Yo, Anjo, what's up, dude? Christopher, what's up, man? What's up, boys? Morning, morning. Moin, moin. Looks like we are up and running. What's up, boys? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Cheers. We're going straight into the coffee here. What's up, lads? Good to see you. How are ya? I'm doing good, Christopher. Thank you for asking, man. What about you, brother, man? What you been up to? How was your evening? Did you get a good sleep? But yo, boys, what's up, bro? We're back. We're back on Path of Exile 2 today. Back on the Chayula Monk using his foul emergence. Blessed. Going to work at the moment. I'd love to hear it, Christopher. That's the spirit to have, you know? I wish you the best of luck at work today. Hopefully it's a quick one for you. Hopefully it's a nice fast one. No bullshit, you know? And hopefully you can get home sooner than you'd like to and maybe play some Path of Exile. Well, lads, what's up? Welcome back in. We're just going to jump right in today. I mean, it's pretty basic stuff here. We are back in game, surrounded by purple flames. Just chilling today, anticipating potentially a couple of interruptions on stream today. Hoping to get some maintenance people over in, but I'm not sure. If that happens, we'll briefly pause, but it wouldn't be long if that does happen. However, I'm a bit skeptical. It's been about a week so far with no maintenance people coming by, so who knows? But you know what I do know? Well, firstly, we made three Chaos Orbs. But you know what else I know? I have a sweet amulet that I want to roll out. So we're going to be starting the morning off with a nice little craft. I picked up a Lament amulet with Ghost Dance on it. Since my current neck has cast on critical, which I'm not using at the moment. I probably could lean into crit, but at the moment I'm not. So I figured I'll go ahead and replace it with a nice little base here. I fractured this one last night. I got the 50 spirit. I hit the fracture. It's beauty. So now the question is, do I want to spam until I get +3 all skills? The answer is yes. So, yeah, we're going to be doing that. Although, let me first see, is that a prefix? I think it's a suffix, right? For plus spell skill levels, I think it's a suffix. But, yo, cheers, lads. It's good to have you in here. I hope everybody watching either now or later in the VOD is having a fantastic day. I had a great evening. And welcome in. Cheers. I hope you all enjoy yourselves today. Stay healthy. Stay pain-free. Stay safe. All right, let's open up with a nice Lament amulet craft, eh? Let me see here. Jewelry. We want to look at the... Let me pull up the list of modifiers here. Window capture. Boom, right there. Just like that, we're going to be taking a look at these modifiers in just a moment. Okay, so on the neck... We have Spirit already, which is fantastic. We got a maximum roll, too, which is kind of nuts. Yo, Troy, can you share your hideout? Oh, Anjo, I would love to, bro. Let me figure that out, actually. This is all custom-made, brother man. Okay, I guess we do this. Export. Troy Rogue Encampment Hideout. Okay, I should be able to use... let me see here. Where did that save? I'll put that in Discord, Anjo. I'll put that in Discord if anybody wants. Let's see here. We'll do PoE 2. My Diablo 2 Rogue Encampment Hideout file, if anybody wants it. There you go, Andrew. Go check the PoE 2 chat channel and Discord. It's all yours, brother. It's all yours, brother. Alrighty. Now, let's get to crafting. Love it. Thank you so much. Hey, no worries, brother man. It's pretty sweet. I wish it wasn't so foggy. But It's not bad, and it's a little bit dark. It's not as vibrant as the rogue encampment is, you know? It's not as vibrant, but it has the same kind of feeling, you know? And that's what we really care about. I wish this tree wasn't here. If this big tree wasn't here, I would move this tent down, because this is where Charcy would be normally a little bit, right? The tree's a little bit in the way. But I guess it works, you know, it works. Realistically, I could probably move this reforging bench down elsewhere, but hey, it is what it is. The fog has a good touch. Yeah, it's not bad, eh? It makes it feel nice and spooky. But yeah, we got the nice little details. Nice little details, you know, it's yeah, I like it, man. I like it. It's funny though, if you want to make changes to the hideout, Anjo, it has the maximum number of objects because of all the grass that I put down. I had to be very specific with the grass. You can see I originally had to put a whole bunch down. I had to move it and kind of like make a path to save some objects and make it look like, oh, you know, people would like walk this way, you know. I like it. I like it. Okay, boys, let's get to crafting, eh? Let's get to frickin' crafting. We got this beauty neck with the 50 spirit fractured. It does currently have tier 2 cast speed. I will be fishing for T1 cast speed if possible. But even better than that is if I could get +3 spell levels, oh buddy, that would be a great start, right? That would be a fantastic start. So we got 91 chaos orbs to spend and even more divs to, you know, convert to chaos. So let's get rolling. Let's get rolling. We're starting the morning off strong, spending money. Boys, speaking of spending money, I spent a whole bunch of divine orbs last night. A ton, probably way too many than I would like to admit. Crafting a bunch of gear. I made some really nice gloves. I made a nice, well, we made the ring yesterday on stream. But yeah, I mostly just made some gloves. These were very expensive. But yo, look at these things. Look at these freaking gloves. So we have T1 hybrid evasion, T1 hybrid evasion, yes, T1 hybrid evasion, yes. So triple T1 beauty. Suffixes, I have decay modifier rune in here. So I rolled double ailment suffix and then crafted with an alloy for cast speed. So this thing is pretty sick. This is a sick pair of gloves. And then of course with the additional socket, I inserted even more ailment magnitude. So we have double ailment magnitude gloves and ailment duration with like just nice defensive stats. Pretty sweet. They're pretty disgusting. Eh? I spent way too many divine orbs on these, Chris. Way too many. Realistically, I kind of regret using Katla's Gloom to be able to roll decay modifiers. It would have been easier if I had just like socketed in like curse magnitude rune instead, but they ended up pretty dope. It took me a lot. It took me a lot of annulment, sinistral annulment omens to hit those suffixes. I spent way too many divines on this, like way too many. I don't even want to know how many divs I spent. At least 400 divs to make these gloves. Fucking nuts. Worldist skill in the slow build. Yo, GI, you fucking know that, brother, man. Yo, that typo. I didn't even see that typo yesterday on stream. It was so funny. Using the worst skill in the game. His foul emergence Chayula. We fixed it. We fixed it. You have zero clue what you just said. I have no clue how to craft. Oh, I got you, Chris. Yeah, these gloves are a little bit complex. So I'll give you a quick rundown, Chris. So they added a bunch of new currencies, a bunch of new runes and all that stuff, more crafting stuff. So this rune here, it's like a rune that you would get, one that gives you, you know, like one of these regular runes that you would see. It's just a new fancy one. It's a new fancy rune where when you put it in an item, it stays there forever. You can't take it out. You can't replace it. The rune is there forever. But since it's there forever, essentially taking up a socket, it allows the item to roll a different list of modifiers. So every item has like a basic list of modifiers. Every item has like its, you know, default mods that it can get. But now this can roll decay modifiers. And in decay modifiers are things like with poison and curses and stuff like that. So now when I'm rolling for my suffixes, I'm able to hit these new specific modifiers with magnitude of poison and stuff like that. So That's pretty much all it is, you know. Just yeah. But to do you know, deterministic crafting and choose which mod you're affecting, it gets very expensive because you have to start using omens. But yeah, they're pretty sweet, eh? Yeah. Gonna get Path of Exile crafting class at my school next semester, dude. Like, actually, GI, you can make some good money on that. A couple little courses there, a little IRL course, have some cookies on the side, free coffee, bro. I'd be there. That'd be sick. Sounds like a fun time. Sounds like that would be a fun time. Alrighty, lads. Well, let's get back to amulet crafting, shall we? I ask every person I can if they have a class for smooth braids like me. Well, when it comes to crafting, I mean, you know, I could definitely try to give you a hand, Chris. I'm by no means like an amazing crafter, but I know a fair amount about crafting at this point. So, brother, if you have any questions, let me know, dude. 0 girls, just as in my advanced physics class. Yeah, there you go. A boys-only school for PoE. Although, you know, maybe you could fit a couple slots in, just like statistically, you know. Hey, Elder, what's up? Good morning, brother. Who's looking forward to the new PoE 1 League? That is a good question. You know what? I still don't know if I'm ready to jump on PoE 1 right away. I probably should, but I'm not sure. So, I can't say I'm necessarily looking forward to it yet. I feel like it's too early, man. I still want to blast PoE 2. I want to blast PoE 2. Yo, Fatals, you heard a rumor the spell is bad. It's very bad, but we have it starting to feel pretty good. Get in the effing PoE 1 boat. Dude, I know. I don't know, man. Like, I enjoyed PoE 1. I enjoyed Mirage League. It was good. Maybe. I do want to go back and make that glacial, what was it? Glacial, what was the spell again? Glacial Cascade, that mace spell. I did want to try that again. I was enjoying that at the end of Mirage before switching over back to PoE 2. I was enjoying that, so maybe we do. It's what, July 26th, I think, right? PoE 1? So it's not for a few weeks still, right? So we'll see, we'll see. Ice Crash of Cadence, yeah, that was the one, dude. I was really enjoying that skill, yeah, GI. That's for sure what I'm going to be using on my first character when I'm back on PoE 1. You remember Reap skill on PoE 1? It gives it, they give it a transfiguration, Reap a Butchery. Oh, really? Is that new, Andrew? Ah, okay, that's pretty cool. How do you know that? Did they, like, are there patch notes already somehow? Anyways, boys, we got some crafting to do. Check it out. We have the Lament Amulet. We're gonna chaos spam this until we get +3 spell skills. I don't care what you say. We're doing it until we get +3. Check out the Fracture. Look what I made last night. Look at the Fracture. It is absolutely beautiful. Let's get cracking here, shall we? We're looking for +3. I guess other good alternatives would be Tier 1 cast speed. If I get Tier 1 cast speed, I might roll it out and see what we get, maybe. But I should probably just go for the spell skills, because let's see. You know what? Okay, so +3 spell skills has a weighting of 100. Cast speed has a weighting of, I don't know if this is accurate. It says 6. I don't think that's true. So either T1 cast speed or plus spells. That's what we're looking for here. They uploaded a new video. I'll post it on Discord. Okay, sweet. I'll have to check that out later, Andrew. I mean, boys, I'm definitely going to be playing PoE 1. It's just a question of, like, how soon, you know? I feel like I still have so much to do in PoE 2. That's the issue. It just sucks how quickly they ended up, you know, being back-to-back. It is one unfortunate thing about the delayed release of 0.5, eh? And I'll be honest, if I were to pick between the two games, like, if I had one game for the rest of my life between PoE 1 and PoE 2, I would pick PoE 2. That's the thing. You know, but I don't know. I do really enjoy PoE 1. The issue with PoE 2 is that whatever you do now is going to change so much because the game is in high def. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But that's also a nice thing, GI. I also like that. So I don't mind drastic changes, you know, as long as the changes aren't objectively bad, right? Okay, so there's the cast speed, but let's see. I think T1 cast speed. Okay, so it would be 25. At least 25 would be T1 here, but ideally we get the +3 spell skills here, lads. When I chaos spam, I like to take this nice and slow because, well, overwriting a good roll would truly feel awful. You still have such a hard time getting behind PoE 2. I guess I'm just a PoE 1 fanboy. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, yeah, that's fine, man. They're both great games. Yeah, I wonder. I don't know. Personally, I like PoE 2. I don't know if that's because it was the first PoE I played. I'm not sure. I think it's probably because of the slower pace I like. It feels slightly closer to Diablo 2 than PoE 1 does, I feel like. At least in terms of pacing. I don't know, it's hard to say. It's weird. It's a weird comparison. Honestly, I shouldn't even compare Diablo 2 to Path of Exile. Max cast speed. Oh, Chris, we're gonna get it, brother. You haven't even made it to the end game. Ah, geez, really, eh, Elder? I mean, hey, it is what it is, you know. Preferences are fine. Okay, so here, since we have Fractured Spirit, we can just Chaos spam this one other modifier we have. Very low odds to get T1 cast speed or plus spell skills, especially +3 spell skills. It's going to be a bit of a currency sink, but you know what? We got the money to spend. I liquidated a bunch of my old gear. And if somebody buys my Dorianis, I'll be up 650 divs. Because this thing is absolutely bonkers. So maybe somebody will buy that. That'd be a really nice replenishment on the supplies, on the funds. You want it? Yeah, I would love to hand it out. Can't really do that, unfortunately. And you know what? The amount of money I spent rolling that Dorianis, I kind of need to recoup my my expenses, you know. Perhaps when PoE 2 is released and the core can be trusted, it will stay. I will play it more. Honestly, that's fair, GI. Yeah, I mean, PoE 1, you know what? You go into it, you know what you're getting, and there's a lot to get, you know. PoE 2, it's still definitely very limited, but I like the feel of the game. I like the feel of the game. Hey, Mojo, what's up, dude? Good morning, brother. How's it going, man? Okay, boys, we're going until we hit big. Look, I'm going to be spending a lot of money on this neck. I ended up getting Ghost Dance since I am doing Evasion, Energy Shield Hybrid. Just a nice little defensive layer. I'm not really able to do cast on crit yet. I don't know if I'm still not sure if I will be doing crit stuff, but I figured let's swap the neck for now. Let's find a nice anoint, because I haven't been running with an anoint at this point yet. So once this neck is on, we should be feeling pretty good. And then we're going to go right back into mapping, lads. Hey, go right back into mapping. Oh, tier 2 cast speed. Look at that. Almost tier 1. Another tier 2 cast speed. Holy shit. That's crazy, though. That's crazy, though. What the heck? Look at that. +3 proj. Dang. Why couldn't have that hit been spell skills? Yo, that's really nice. Should I flip that? I don't really want to flip it, though. Hey, Daniel, what's up, dude? Look at that neck, eh? That's a nice frickin' base. That's a nice frickin' base, eh? Nobody's got that, I bet. I bet no one has that. Yeah, that doesn't exist. Sell it and buy a new base. See, the thing is, I don't... man, getting the spirit is such a pain in the ass. Getting the spirit is such a pain in the ass, especially a roll like that. I think I'm going to keep it, honestly. The base of spades. Damn, that is a very nice base. I don't even know, like, what I would... Like, does anybody have anything even close? No, nobody has that. Hey, yo, Sulcus, what's up, dude? Morning, brother. Morning, everybody, guys. Yo, good to see you. Welcome in. I'm gonna keep it. Unfortunately, I'm gonna roll over this. I don't even know what I would price this at. See, yesterday I was rolling some as well. I got this one. Of course, there's no spirit on it, but yeah, +3 melee. I have it posted. I've even lowered it. Nobody's buying it. I mean, it makes sense. It's not probably worth too much, but level 20 Ghost Dance +3 melee. I have no idea what this would be worth. I put Palm of the Dreamer on my Druid, and it fixed your Vestige of Darkness. Oh, nice, dude. Palm of the Dreamer is such a strong item. Cheers, boys. Yo, if you guys have a coffee or a beer or some water on deck, cheers. Stay hydrated, eh? Although coffee kind of dehydrates you, hey, but hey, whatever it is, you know? I'm definitely going to go make myself a second coffee. Okay, look, guys. I am going to write over the Proj skills. Call me crazy. I don't want to get another base. This spirit base is too good. Did my message show? Oh, shoot. Yeah, Mojo. Sorry, I didn't see that, brother, man. Pretty lucky. You got a Headhunter and a Xeres Communion. Where'd you get that, dude? Wait, where'd you find a Headhunter? Okay, we overwrote the +3 Proj. Don't get mad at me, boys. Okay. +1 spell skills. Do we settle? We don't settle. We do not settle. +1, we're looking for +3. We're looking for +3. Like, are you kidding me? T1 spell damage is nice, though. Random at? Damn, dude. Nice find, man. Nicely done. Good find, Mojo. You self-sustain charges? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's from the current anoint that I have on my neck, the thaumaturgic generator. Pretty strong. Hey, Trash, what's up? Good morning, dude. Morning, brother, man. Okay, we need to get more Chaos Orbs. Guys, look, we're going to be spending some good money here to start the day off, eh? 16 divs at a time, 140 C. We're going for +3. I don't care. We're going for +3. You have 400 divs? That's pretty good. Did you sell the Headhunter, Mojo, or did you keep it? Sure sounds like you sold it almost. We're spending money on this one, boys. I'm telling you. Cannot wait to watch you some more. Have a great day. Stay blessed. I'll check out your Discord today. Hey, Chris, I appreciate you, bro. Have a good day at work, man. We'll see you next time. Hey, brother, stay safe, man. Should take about 1,800 chaos on average. Yeah, it's, if I get, you know, realistically, Doc, if I get a +2, I'll just, that's fine with me. I'll take a +2, you know. Or if I see a T1 cast speed, we're going to roll it out. If I get a tier 1 cast speed, we're going to roll it out. You socketed Seraph's heart into declaration into impurity, or Seraph's heart and her declaration into impurity. I don't know before that. Anything socketing into impurity costs no spirit. Man, that's nice. Hey, what's impurity, though? I don't know. I'm not sure what that one is, Sulk. Chaos Orb's expensive. 16 div, 120 C. 139 C for 16 div. They're pretty pricey, yeah. They're pretty pricey. But it's manageable. Thankfully, I'm sitting on a lot of Divine Orbs. I had Paranoid give me a nice donation yesterday. Yo, Paranoid, thanks again. But I also liquidated a lot of my gear, so we have some money to spend. We got some money to spend, you know? Definitely have some money. It's the skill Palm of the Dreamer gives you. Oh, okay, yes, yes, yes. Oh, right, yeah, the Gloom Shrine thing, right? Okay, boys. T1 cast speed or minimum +2 spell skills. That's what we're looking for here. Come on, baby. It'll probably take a few rounds of 16 divs at a time, you know. And as long as I'm clicking slowly, as I'm speaking, reading chat, not getting distracted, overrolling. +2 minion. Damn. It lets you socket any spirit supports. That's right. Yeah, that's nice on... That's a cool thing about Scepters, hey, Sulk. You get a lot of free spirit with those, like, warm-hearted and or strong-hearted, warm-blooded and all this stuff. Yeah, really nice, eh? Clarity, vitality. Pfft, man, beauty. Beauty, beauty. Yeah, they are expensive, Daniel. Yeah, compared to last league, at least. Very pricey. Very pricey, boys. You're sitting on 15k C right now. Holy crap, Trash. What the fuck, dude? Gonna cash in when they are a little under 7-to-1 div or 5-to-1. Yo, how'd you get that many Chaos Orbs, bro? It's kind of crazy, no? That's a lot of C, bro. See, when you have one hand on the coffee, you have to one-hand the Chaos Orbs. And when you see a streamer one-handing the Chaos Orbs like this, and if they don't have a coffee in the other hand, you can assume where their other hand actually is, you know? Alright, coffee's empty. Back to spamming here. You always know C goes up at some point. You sell everything for C early league. That's smart, honestly, yeah. It is smart. I mean, for this exact reason, right? You know, that's why it goes up quite a bit. Excuse me, geez, gassy. Boys, I'm really eager to get this neck up and running, because then we can get back into the maps. Let me tell you, compared to yesterday, how when we ended stream, the build is already feeling much better. I swapped out some support gems, I upgraded a couple of pieces, sorted out my resists and whatnot, and it's actually feeling pretty good, even in 6 mod T15s. I got, you know, it's slow, but we're able to clear, and even able to kill bosses. Eventually. It's feeling pretty good. Hey, AJ, what's up, dude? Is your place okay? Yeah, my place is all right. Thankfully I didn't lose any property. I was able to save all my stuff, but still waiting for like maintenance and inspectors to come by to check out the structure and probably rip up the floor and everything, because, you know, it'll likely eventually start molding underneath, so still waiting for that, but everything is good at my place. Thankfully, it wasn't too bad at my apartment. It was mostly like my neighbors and my girlfriend's place that got hit pretty hard by the flood. But yo, thank you for asking, bro. I appreciate you. Everything's all good on my end. Hey, Jinx, what's up, dude? How's your health? Missed your talk? Oh, health is fine. Health is fine. I mean, I do have some health issues, but yeah, no, mostly last week the big thing here was we had a bunch of flooding going on in my city, so I had to take a couple days off of stream there, but we're all good now. You know, the flood's gone and things are being cleaned up and whatnot, but it's a bit of a mess around the city because there's just garbage everywhere because people had to empty out their basements of all the ruined things, so it's a bit of a messy time here where I am, but it's all good. Everything's okay. His molding basement skill. Yeah, exactly. Put that on the staff, eh? Put that on the Unborn Lich. Sorry to hear about the flooding. Yeah, it's all good, man. Your area got hit hard a couple of years ago. My place is okay, but the rest of the city is underwater. Yeah, kind of the same here, man, AJ. I had maybe like 7 inches of water in my place, so it's not too bad. You know, none of my belongings got damaged, but dude, yeah, some houses in my neighborhood got obliterated. Like, dude, my girlfriend's basement, head level water. They lost everything down there. Like, their water heater, you know, refrigerator, freezer, all their furniture, all that demolished. Now their basement had to be stripped down and treated and drying out. Like, a lot of my city, I guess my city estimated over 3,000 basements were like completely flooded, which is crazy. And it was just from rainfall too, which is wild. Absolutely insane. You got a voice sapphire drop on your first sim? No way, AT, bro. Did you identify it? If so, what did you get? I hope things get better with time. Thank you, Jinx. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Me too, man. That's all we can hope for, you know. We all stay safe and healthy. That's the main thing. How many Chaos Orbs you slam into this thing? Maybe like 30 divs so far. Not like insane, but we're looking for a +3. Or +2 or T1 cast speed, and then we're chilling. But I did fracture this spirit myself last night, so yeah, we also rolled like a little bit in before then. But it's not too bad. I don't like to give advice, but keep fan operating most of the time, keep place dry. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Jinx, I've had my dehumidifier going since Wednesday. I've had fans going since Wednesday. I have them off currently just for the sake of stream and noise and whatnot, but yeah, I've been like really trying to dry things out. I think it's as dry as I can get. Yeah, I'm just waiting on crews to come in and likely kick me out of my place for a few weeks, which kind of sucks, right? If they're ripping out the floor, if they're cutting open the walls, I'll likely have to be streaming from elsewhere for a few weeks. But yeah, we'll see, we'll see. I appreciate it, Jinx, I really do. Kind of shitty place to try live floods a lot, but you have to make a basement past the freeze line of your walls bust out in the winter. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Dresh. Oh, to try to live? Yeah, of course, live, duh. Floods a lot, and you have to make a basement. Oh, yeah. Yeah, living in basements sucks. Would not recommend. Would not recommend, boys. Although, I mean, the one advantage of living in a basement unit is in the summer, it typically stays fairly cool. Like, I would not want to live upstairs. I'm in a small building. It's only like 4 stories. I would not want to be up there. My God, I can just imagine how brutally hot it gets. Does not sound like a fun time. %, cast speed.
Oh, it's you. What's new? Let's see if there are any takers.
All right, there's another batch of 16 divs. $22 all attributes. Boys, look, trust me, once this neck is crafted, which is going to be insane, by the way, we're going to hit it first try. Once we get this modifier, the rest is going to be easy. Honestly, I'm just going to settle with whatever, like, realistically. But once we get this neck up and running, we're going to go into the maps, and let me show you, lads, how the build is feeling. It's honestly feeling pretty damn good. Surprisingly good. I still need to crank up my defenses. I will eventually likely swap out Alpha's Howl. Probably. It would suck to lose the presence, so I might want to put some presence nodes in the tree somewhere. It does really suck to lose that. And the spirit, we'll see. Maybe we swap it out. I don't know. But I also need another ring, ideally, because I'm way overcapped on Chaos Res right now, so we'll see. We still got a lot of work to do. It's funny how much currency I've spent on my whole build and still haven't gotten a Trinity necklace. Yo, do it. You can get them for cheap, dude. Look, check it out. I think it's... Is it the Lament ones that have Trinity? Oh, no, it's the Absent amulets, I think, right? I think it's the Absent amulets that have it. Corrupted, no. Where's Fracture? Gem. Mirrored. Fractured, no. Yo, you can get a base for 35C, AJ. That's not too bad. Level 18 Trinity base, 35 Chaos Orbs. That's not too bad, bro. Come on, you got that. That's only a few divs. Definitely worth, man. Look at that. 5 div for a white Absent amulet. That's pretty nice. Then you can perfect augment transmute slam. Maybe get lucky, you know? I'm using the new Staller neck that lets you put 3 anoints on it. That is very nice. That is very nice trash. Are those bases expensive, dude? You need to get plus 50 spirit, 3 to 4 levels, crit chance, and global defense. Yo, easy roll, AJ. Come on, man. You got this. I'm kind of in the same boat. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Minus the crit. But that's, yeah, that's kind of the dream, isn't it, when it comes to amulets, huh? It's kind of the dream. Look at that. See, that's what you want, AJ. That's what you want, other than Ghost Dance, of course. T1 crit chance. God, no, that's nice. But you know what? We don't need crit, so I'm gonna overwrite it. That is beauty, dude. 37% crit. It's pretty good. Ah, another +3, but it's Proj. Why? That's. I think I've now rolled 4 separate +3 skills, and neither of them have been spells. Come on, man. Did you chaos spam the spirit? How did I do it? Yeah, yes, I did, yeah. I chaos spammed the spirit, and then I rolled it out, I fractured, and I hit the spirit, and then we annulled, and then now we're spamming again. Sorry, Canada lost the race for World Cup. It is what it is, Daniel. Yo, Jinx, we always support you. Keep going forward, Jinx. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate you, brother. That's very kind of you, man. Thank you so much. Let me drop you a heart on that. I appreciate that, brother, man. I do, you know, I wish I could support you boys as you guys support me, you know, even just showing up, you know? It's good. It's good to have you boys here. You're very kind, brother. Okay, boys, let's keep rolling. We're going to overwrite +3 proj once again. That's 2 already we've hit. If we could, dude, we just need to hit that spell. We're chilling, you know? Another +1 proj. Realistically, at this point, I'll settle with +2 spell. Maybe. Maybe. Depends on how much time we want to sink into this neck. You have to get dinner, BRB? Sounds good, Mojo. We'll catch you in a little bit once you're back. Enjoy your dinner, brother. Okay, boys. We hit the T1 cast speed. I think I roll this out. This one is like, this is almost as rare as +3 skills. I think we roll this out. There's also a chance we get plus skills on the Desecrate, right? Let's roll it out and see what we get. Honestly, I'm fine with that. We're going to roll this one out. Because I absolutely need the cast speed, so... Let's see what else I want here. Let's bring this up on the side, eh? So look, I have T1 Spirit already. And then T1 cast speed, so both very rare modifiers. We have room for one other prefix. So, I mean, what would we want on the prefix? Is there a Desecrate prefix I should look for? Let's take a look here. You know the item needs to be in high level to get good status rolls, or am I wrong? Yeah, here, let me show you Jinx, actually. So here, now we're on Path of Exile 2DB. You can see a list of modifiers. Let's look at cold resistance, for example. You can see tier 8 cold resistance requires level 1. Tier 4 cold resistance requires level 50, but if you want to hit a tier 1 cold, you need level 82. So if your amulet is item level 81, you cannot roll tier 1. You would only, the highest you can get would be tier 2. So you do want to keep an eye on the item level for sure. Yeah, so if you go to PoE2 database, you could look up the modifiers for your exact base item, and it'll show you all these stats. So you want to look at the item level and compare what you can get. Very important. Yo, boy, what's up, dude? Hey, good to see you, brother. What's up, man? I level 82 for most gear. To roll T1 is more common. Yeah, I'd say like 81, 82 for the most part. You'd be surprised how on a lot of items, the only modifier that requires level 82 for tier 1 is elemental resistances. For a handful of items. If you have a level 81 item, you can likely still get good things, just don't expect to get T1 res. But everything else you can usually hit. Alright, boys. Well, let's roll this one out. Look, we got the T1 cast speed. I'm happy with this. So, what do we do next? Oh, yeah, that's right. We were looking at the modifiers. Let's see. What do we want? So, for the other prefix, do we have any good desecrations? Let's see here. Not really. So, we're going to want to desecrate suffix because we could potentially get plus skills. And we also have another chance at rolling... +3 spell, potentially. The odds are so low, though. So we're going to suffix desecrate. Look, we can also get cooldown reduction if we need. So that would leave, let's see, one prefix, one suffix. So for another suffix, I mean, really, I think all res would be nice. All resistance. So yeah, I guess that's it. Suffix desecrate, and then we just slam and see what we get. Let's do it. I'll go ahead and use an ancient, I'll use an ancient collarbone on this one. May as well, right? Then why the loot sometimes gets tier 5 or 4 on them since they are bright. As for the filter installed, oh, I mean, it's all just it's all luck, right? It's all just RNG. You know, despite having a level 82 item, let's say, it isn't guaranteed to only hit like tier 1 rolls, right? It's just the item level allows you to potentially hit tier 1, right? The item level limits like the highest possible roll that you can get. It doesn't make the rolls roll better, you know? I was thinking this morning about snake bite gloves plus additional poison support. Would 3 poisons be enough for your build? So actually, boy, so that's... I was looking at snake bite. They are pretty cool gloves. Although what I did was I actually swapped out my... I'm no longer using the plague fingers. I rolled these insanely disgusting gloves out. Check those out. And I did actually add escalating... Or no, not escalating poison. What is it called? Yeah, escalating poison. So I have another plus poison. So I am stacking my poison 3 times. But look at these freaking gloves I just crafted. Or not just, but last night. They're insane, bro. Hey, no worries, Jinx. No worries, bro. Yeah, I rolled these out and they're nuts. Triple magnitude gloves, dude. With perfect T1 prefixes, like, bro. And the cast speed alloy, like, come on. It's literally best in slot for my build. What I was going for with the decay modifier is I was hoping to hit the 30% chance to poison on a hit. I was hoping to get that. But it's okay, I'll just get it in my jewels anyways. Yeah, aren't these disgusting? I spent way too many divs. I probably spent at least 400 divine orbs crafting these last night. Kind of insane. Like, actually nuts, eh? It's so nice. So yeah, no more plague fingers, boys. And then what I did is I went ahead and crafted some basic jewels, and I got my chance to poison. So I'm still 100% poison chance on my his foul emergence. But yeah, I need to make better jewels for sure. But it's a good start, you know. It's a good start. Okay, boys. So what do we do here? We get our abyssal echoes because we're going to use that surely. We are going to slam suffixes. I need to get an ancient collarbone.
Hail.
How much are they? I think they're 3 divs, right? You got it, Ziri's Acuity Fists gloves on map. Tier 5 from a shopkeeper. Oh, nice. Matt, talk about pure luck. Yeah, nice. Eh? Yeah. You can find those maps throughout the Atlas, Jinx, which is pretty sweet. I forget what they're called, but yeah, it's just like one guy and he has he sells you unique items. It's pretty sweet. They are good gloves. You know, they used to be better last league, actually. They did change them. They used to make it so all your life leech was instant. That was very nice, but I think it was a bit too strong. Okay, so 3 divs for an ancient collarbone, huh? Maybe we just do preserved. Let's be real, ancient collarbones are actually the biggest scam. They're actually the biggest scam. How much is a Kurgel's Gaze? Oh, I could take a look. Is that that's a lineage, right? The Homeless Seer? Yeah, literally. 26 divine orbs. 26 divine orbs, Doc. Still very good on the monk. Yeah, hey, there you go, man. Some nice gloves for you. Okay, let's get some collarbones here. 10 for 1C. Don't mind if I do. I'll go through them. I'll go through them for sure. Okay, so we desecrate the suffix. So let's see. We can slam 1 more suffix and 1 more prefix. So then what we can do is we grab a Greater Exalt Orb. And we're going to use one of these Omens of Greater Exaltation. We slam and hope we get something good. Pricing out my Gemling Arc Totem build. Oh, hell yeah, dude. He doesn't have a home, but he might just have a mage blood. That's true. You know what? You can be homeless and still be rich. You can be homeless and still be rich. Okay, boys. Exalt Slam of the Century. Let's see. For the prefix. Prefix doesn't matter. For the suffix, let's get, like, all res. Any resistance would be good. If I could somehow slam plus skills, that would be insane. Obviously, it's not going to happen, but let's see. That's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's pretty bad. Fuck. I guess let's go reveal the desecration and see what happens. That's actually pretty bad. We're likely just going to reset this amulet and keep going. That's a pretty bad outcome, I'll be honest. That's pretty bad. We'll see. Hey, maybe this will fix it, though. 8 all res, fire res. Nope. Regen. Absolute dog shit. It is time to annul this back to 1 mod. We tried. Let's be real. We would much prefer spell skills instead of cast speed anyways. Yeah, complete dog shit. And we keep going, boys. Yeah, we did re-roll the desecration. I'm gonna completely wipe this again, though. That's no good. Let's see if I can happen to keep the cast speed. That'd be cool. No, okay, it's all good. We go back to chaos spamming, boys. Back to square one. Back to square one, eh? Look, we know what we're signing up for here. We all checked off the box that says we agree to conditions. Crafting Gamma Stream straight up. Although, realistically, yo, once I get this neck sorted out, we're just going to blast some maps, because I could do more min-maxing on the kit after this, but, yeah, I'm kind of eager to get back into the maps, eh? Okay, another tier 1 cast speed. I think we have to roll this out. T1 cast speed's really good. We're going to roll it out. We're going to roll it out. That was fast for that one, eh? Jeez. Okay, so we have Desecration Suffix. Let's do it again. We're going to hold on to some of these. Preserve Collarbone, and then we just slam. Oh, T2 Energy Shield and T2 Lightning Res. That's better than the last one. That's not the worst thing I've ever seen. That's definitely... Dude, if the Desecrate ends up being decent, that's like... I'll settle for now, you know? I'll settle for now. Because my current one is kind of similar, right? It's just like whatever... Spirit cast speed is the same, and the rest is kind of whatever. This isn't too bad. I don't mind that. Honestly, I might just Omen of Light this. Let's see, though. Oh, I need an Echoes. Hold on, let me get an Echoes. Do I have any? No, we need to go buy some Echoes real fast. Also, you know what, dude? GGG, please give us the ability to Anoint in our hideout like we had last league, as well as Desecrate in our hideout. Please, man.
Yes?
Why do we have to go out to another area just to go and do some crafting stuff? Like, come on, man. It's a little weird, isn't it? It's a little weird, if you ask me. You know? Come on, man. Okay, what's the ratio? What's the math here? 6 for 5.
I'll post it right away.
Okay, we got 3. We got 3. That's all right. Well of Souls. Alright, boys. Can we hit this one? I think so. We're actually gonna hit this. Dude, +3 spell levels. Imagine. Oh my god, imagine. Right here, baby. Right here, buddy. 5% quality of skills. That's pretty cool. I don't need it, but that's pretty sweet. I know that's actually a modifier a lot of people are using right now, especially on Gemling. Right? But I don't need that, so we're going to reroll. Damn. I don't think it's worth an Omen of Light. Well, maybe it is. How much are they going for? Let's take a look. Maybe they'll introduce it as a purchase option 1.0. Yeah, hopefully. I sure hope so, Jinx. It would be nice to have it all in the hideout, eh? Let me get a Whittling Orb and see what that... Well, I guess Whittling is more expensive than Omen of Light, isn't it? Is this really worth an Omen of Light? I don't think it is. How much are they going for? 7.4 div. I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to annul. 5% quality is very good. It is very good, yeah. Not really for the skills I'm using, but yeah, I know there's a lot of builds that are really stacking quality right now.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Okay, I'm going to do something crazy, boys. We're going to annul this, because honestly, I don't mind starting from scratch. Even if I lose the cast speed, it is what it is. Like, I secretly just want spells instead, but let's see. Maybe we can get lucky with the annul on the Desecrate. Honestly, anything but the cast speed is good here. Okay, well, there goes the cast speed. No worries. I knew the risk I was taking, but I was secretly hoping for that because I wanted to spam again, you know? 5% all skills is very good. Yeah, it is super nice, especially if you're on the Gemling, eh? You can really stack gem quality. On the Gemling Legionnaire with, what is it? What's that node called? Is it Advanced Thaumaturgy, where you get additional effects? Very nice. Oh, what do you got for me, Peter? When will you be rolling these? Make sure they have 3 prefixes and 1 suffix so you can see the difference. Wait, why does this one have nothing on it? What the heck? That's interesting. Hold Alt? Oh. Let's see. Okay, yes. 2 prefix, 2 suffix, 3 prefix, 1 suffix. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, we'll definitely be rolling a whole bunch of these at some point, for sure. That's good info, though. So, can you... I guess if I go in the shop and I get a whole bunch of unidentified ones, I would just go to their hideout and then I would look for that, right? So, Okay, that's good to know. And then we'll look at the modifiers list and see what we're looking for. I like the way you think, brother man. I like the way you think. Fuck, we're down to 460 divs, eh? That's kind of crazy, no? I'm turning my fan on. Let me know if you guys can hear it. It does seem to pick up. I guess I won't turn it on. I don't think I'm gonna turn it on. Yo, +3 skills. Come on, baby. Fuck, it's already been an hour of rolling this amulet. God damn, boys. Look, if we just need to hit so we can get back into the maps, eh? 150 mana, that's pretty good. We just need to hit so we can go mapping. Spell damage, energy shield. Right here, baby. Come on, Buster. Bunch of energy shield rolls, eh? Do you need the ghost dance neck? It doesn't take much spirit. No, it's just the thing. I don't know. I definitely don't need it, but I figured it's just a free load defensive layer because my current neck has cast on crit, but I'm not using cast on crit, so it's definitely not set in stone. But at this point, I'm committed to the neck, right? For 79 divs, you can buy a non-ghost dance one that's fractured spirit plus 3 all spells, so that's pretty good. I like the ghost dance though. I'm feeling a little bit squishy. So yeah, we'll roll it out. You know what? I like rolling, Doc. I like rolling. You caught me. I like gambling. Is this 137? Oops.
Yes. What's new?
139.
I'll post it right away.
Yeah, it's kind of just something about it, eh? When you get that hit, it's real nice. Have you tried Calgurin skill called Triskelion Cascade? I have, actually, yeah. It, unfortunately doesn't work with his Foul Emergence, Peter. That would have been sweet if it did. Unfortunately, it does not work. +2 minion. Damn. Yeah, if Triskelion worked with skulls, I think it would be, that for sure would be the play, you know? GGG's the dealer, not your friend? Yeah, exactly, exactly. The house always wins. It is what it is, though, boys. Look, we know what we're signing up for here. And for all of you suckers, for all of you poor suckers having to watch me roll this, I feel bad. I'm trying to get this done as quick as I can so we can start mapping, but we'll hit eventually, you know? Did you see they fixed your dagger skill from Shank build? Dagger skill from Shank build. What is that, mage? Wait, dagger skill from Shank build. I don't know what you're talking about. It says supports cascadable spells you cast yourself. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't work. I tried it out, Peter. It doesn't work. Oh, Rain of Blades. Oh, what did they do to it, mage? Wait, did they make it so Rain of Blades is no longer... Is it no longer an attack, or did they make it so it just doesn't proc, like, weapon stuff? It doesn't turn off now. Oh! Okay, so it was a bug. I fucking knew it. I knew it was a bug. That's huge, actually. Okay, so it was a buff then, not a nerf. That's great. That's great. You're signing for bankruptcy. Go for it. Yo, Jigs. Exactly, brother man. You know that. You know that. GGG, you're having too much fun. Time to nerf the main thing in your build. Well, luckily this time it wasn't a nerf. So they fixed the bug where Rain of Blades would turn off. That was very annoying, you know, like, it seemed that light stuns or really anything was turning it off. One of the YouTube commenters also speculated it was turning off when charms were turning on. I never really looked into it that deep, but if that's true, then that was definitely a bug. That's great, dude. Rain of Blades, Brutus Lead Sprinkler, even stronger now. It's fantastic. Use a perfect flux on this, it'll be like 180 divs. Duration of ailments, elemental damage, spell per max mana, +2 proj. Dude, nice. Yo, Peter, easy profit on that one, eh? Come on, man. T1 cast speed. Or at least +2 spells. Come on. Come on. We gotta see it. I've seen +3 projectile skills twice. I've seen +3 melee skills twice. I've seen +3 minion skills once. Not one +3 spell. They all have the same weighting. But I haven't seen spell. Like, come on, what are the actual odds of that? Okay, we got T1 cast speed. We're gonna roll this one out. You rolled it yesterday when you didn't get Foul Emergence as an option? Oh, I got you, I got you. Okay, boys. Suffix Desecrate. Greater Exalt Slam, what do we get? T1 Rarity. Wait, that's probably like the second best prefix we could get. Okay, that's pretty nice. Yo, Crow, what's up, dude? Hey, happy Tuesday, brother. Wait, this is pretty sweet. T1 Rarity is not bad. The int is kind of whatever, but I could maybe whittle that off, I hope. Light stun seemed like a big problem this league. Even playing melee, I don't remember getting knocked out of my attacks so much. Yeah, eh? We need, it'd be nice if we could get more ways of, like, getting light stun immunity. I know it's just based off, like, your health and stuff. I guess just general tankiness, but I almost wish we had, like, a faster hit recovery modifier like we have in Diablo 2. Faster hit recovery would be nice. What are you crafting? Oh, just working on a neck here. We got a nice little fracture on this one. You need to do max quality before adding the last prefix. I totally forgot about that. I should be doing catalyst, shouldn't I? Although that's caster catalysts, right? For plus spells, let me see here. Those are pricey, aren't they? Plus spells. Caster, yeah, it'd be caster. Well, it's too late at this point. Let's go ahead and, well, we'll go reveal the Desecrate. It's likely going to be bad, and then we'll just reset anyways. Oh, for +4. Ah, you're right, yes. Max quality before adding last prefix, then quality it for +4. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Well, I guess, dude, if we could hit it here, that'd be sweet. I doubt it, though. Let's be real. Echoes is on. Come on, baby. Just garbage. Just garbage. The builds you've been running have given you a newfound enjoyment of stun threshold and light. Yeah, the light stun stuff is really nice. You have 1400 XP in the chat. What am I going to do with it? I hope I can redeem it for something. Honestly, Squirps, I didn't even know that was a thing on YouTube. What does that even do? I don't even think that does anything. I think it's just to... I don't know, actually. What does that do? Wish I had an answer for you, brother. I'm not sure. Who needs Chaos Res? Yeah, I don't need Chaos Res. I think we just reset this one. We're going to annul and see if we can manage to keep the cast speed, but that's it. It's kind of just garbage, you know? 50-50? Okay, hey, I'll take that. Look, we can slam again. I don't mind. Now the question is, should I Omen Exaltation to hit plus skills? It's pretty expensive. Yo, obsessive. Let's see here. I kind of want to go run one map. Although I would need to sort my attributes. Now, we got to keep rolling. We got to keep rolling, boys. Like, this is a good start. We're going to Desecrate Suffix. Been here like half a year and only got 75 YouTube points. I think it's just based per stream. It's not like on Twitch where on a streamer's channel you like accumulate like channel points. On YouTube, I think it's just based on like the instance of that stream, and I don't think it does anything. Maybe stay up in top chat and that's it. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It gives you like a little number beside your name. Or at least I see a number. I don't know if you guys see that, but there's like a little fan number. Who knows? Okay, where were we? So we got the Desecrate. Let's see how much 20 caster catalysts would be. I think they're pretty pricey, eh? Probably what, like 18 of these? Okay, so yeah, that'd be like 16 divs just to affect the roll. Do I want to do that? Nah, I think I'd be better off just chaos spamming for it. But yeah, let's slam. What do we get? T4 life, T3 fire res. Fuck, man. Okay, well, let's go Desecrate. Dude, if the Desecrate hits big, we could still potentially make this a nice piece. With a little bit of luck, you know? Oh, truly just awful. Really, just really bad. We're not having much luck with this neck, boys, are we? I want to get into a map. Okay, you know what? Let's put this on the side for now. Let's go run a map real fast, okay? And then we'll come back to the craft. I'll use my current neck still, although it's a little bit broken. Hold on, I need to add a little random spell onto it. Because otherwise it breaks all my other spirit gems for some reason. Let's go run a map, boys, and then we're going to keep rolling, eh? Come on, man. Hold up, I need a map. We're going to try this one. Corrupted T15 6 mod. It's going to be a tough one, but let's see. And we have some rituals here. All right, let's do it. Oh, let me get another... Let me go get my ritual tablets. Just take 3 random ones. I'm not really min-maxing it too much, you know. We'll just take 3 random ones. Ritual... Oh, no, those are the wrong ones. Wait, what? UT points reset every chat? Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah. Ritual. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Random rituals. Let's do it. Look, after each map, boys, we're going to go back and keep working on that neck, eh? But let's take a look here. How the build's feeling, huh? Let's see how we're feeling. We are res capped. 85 chaos res is pretty cool. A little bit of a lag there. A bit of a lag there. You get them just by writing and spamming. If you 40% quality, you have 40x the chance of getting caster mod. Alright, that 40 quality thing is... That's a breach essence that does that, right? I guess I can no longer do... Oh no, it's a perfect essence, isn't it? Maybe I could still do that. Wait, should I do that with Omen? 40% quality caster modifiers. Yeah, that'd be like 30 divs worth of just consuming to increase odds, but probably worth. Although at that point, maybe it'd be cheaper to just chaos spam? I don't know. This build really likes ritual with the poison. It's pretty sweet. Alright, we're gonna let Decompose do some heavy lifting here. I'm not gonna lie, my poison damage is like actually kind of crazy right now. It's really doing some heavy lifting, holy shit. Poison damage putting in work, ladies and gentlemen. I ended up putting Spell Echo back on because I was finding the boss fights were a little bit rough. Echo really helps me with the hit damage. And because I've scaled my cast speed so much more, even with Echo, look, I'm still at 1.47 cast speed, so it's actually pretty good compared to 1.9 yesterday, right? So we've made some big improvements there. And Spell Echo does feel really nice. on this one. Considering how slow and how long the ability is, being able to get the double cast on it feels like a lot of value, so. You do the Breach Essence and the Omen for higher chance based on quality. Okay, Breach Essence. Yes. So yeah, so it's Breach Essence for quality, and then you cast your Catalyst, and then you use the Omen of Exaltation. And then Breach Essence, okay, that's interesting. So, because I'm fractured, I would just put on a random, one other random modifier. Breach Essence would guarantee 40% quality. And then I would caster, Catalyst, Consume, and then Slam. Is that really better than just Chaos spamming, though? Because that alone would cost me, like, it's at least 30 Divine Orbs worth of Catalysts, I think, right? But 30 divs worth of Chaos is like 300 C, you know? I guess it all just comes down to how much time I want to spend and how lucky I'm feeling, right? So you just annul, Omen it off? Yeah. Right, yeah, that's right, because it adds as a modifier. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we could potentially try that. Sounds a bit tricky, though. Sounds a bit tricky. I like how this is supposed to be a his foul emergence build, yet it's really just a decompose build with a shitty skill on the side. You know? Ah, it is what it is. It is what it is, you know? Damage is feeling good, though, like, surprisingly. Just been stacking poison magnitude. Got a bunch of chaos damage. Hey, look at that cast on crit trigger. That's crazy. Cannot wait to swap out my amulets. That's gonna be real nice. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see how the boss is. I wonder if Corrosion and Armor Explosion on break could work with Foul. So that was one of the first interactions I was trying. It could work. Yo, look at that damage, though. That's actually pretty fucking good. We're kind of just melting bosses now, boys. Okay, this build is a ritual farmer for sure, right? You just stand here and everything dies. You don't even have to do anything. I need to go. My internet's getting rough. I can't keep up with stream. Ah, okay, Jinx. No worries, man. Hopefully that kind of balances out, eh? We'll catch you. We'll see you next time, eh? Maybe we'll catch you a bit later once your internet's better. We appreciate you. I appreciate you. Well, damn, that was pretty good, lads. What do you guys think about that boss damage? It's not bad, eh? And who said poisoned isn't good? Who said poisoned isn't good? Poison's kind of busted, if you ask me. Oof. Something did damage to me there. Are you stacking poison? Yeah, I have 3 stacks of poison right now. And I have a ton of poison magnitude. Like, that's pretty much the only thing I've been getting. A bunch of magnitude, a bunch of wither. I have 3 different sources of wither, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, a ton of magnitude, bunch of wither, and that's really it. I have despair as well. It's doing some decent work, but yeah, this is a 6 mod corrupted T15. That's pretty good, considering, like, we're only halfway done. Oh, stand by, guys. Give me 1 second. There he is. Look at him. Oh, God. Where's he going? Okay, we're starting with our Ice Bolt, I guess. That's our most damage, right? We just gotta keep kiting this mother sucker. Okay, I got Fireball. Surely that won't actually do very much. Yo, we kite, we kite, we kite. That's it. Yo, we bait the swing. Let's see what he does here. Okay, he's trying to hit a bloke. He's not really doing very much, is he? I think this boss has 3 phases. Once I'm out of spells, we gotta go in with the sword. It's my only bet. That's when we lose. Right now, I can just kite him out. But soon enough, that won't be the case. I'm back. Sorry about that. Had a knock at the door. Had a knock at the door. I think Poisonous Concoction is the lowest played skill. I think that's where the hate comes from. Oh, okay. What the heck is Poisonous Concoction? What even is that? I don't even know what that is, Mage. Heralded Plague to spread the poison. Heralded Plague requires a martial weapon, so it doesn't work with a staff, unfortunately. Alright, let's go get these last 2 rituals. Or the last 1 ritual. Okay. Honestly, this might be my favorite build yet, boys. This might be my favorite build yet. This is pretty sweet. Dark and Darker is my jam. Yo, boy, wait, you play Dark and Darker? Dude, that's fucking sick. I love Dark and Darker. I'm actually in love with Dark and Darker. You know that, right? You know that, right? I'm in love with Dark and Darker. Like, I want to marry it. Wow, that's so funny. When the cast on crit goes off, it takes so long for it to do that because I'm not spec'd to crit whatsoever. It's funny. But yeah, boy, I've been playing Dark and Darker since playtest 1, bro. It's a fucking fantastic game. I haven't touched it in a while. Ever since I picked up Path of Exile, I'll be honest. I haven't touched it in several months now. Kind of sad to say. But up until PoE, yeah, it was my main game for years. The moment it came out, instantly fell in love with it. Very close to my favorite game ever. I'd have to agree. It's truly like a one-of-a-kind video game. It's really unfortunate that Iron Mace, they have a stick up their ass and they don't really know what they're doing for game development, but like, yeah, the game itself is truly phenomenal.
I'm glad you were here.
Chaos fan for spell levels. I have new info for Amulet Craft. Yeah, I think that's probably better off, Peter, because like, if the Catalyst thing was guaranteed to hit, then yeah, it's worth. But we know it's not guaranteed to hit, right? So yeah, Chaos fan probably overall ends up being cheaper. You have like 4 to 5k hours? Dude, nice. Yeah, same way. That's fucking awesome, dude. Add second suffix and 50-50 with Breach Omen. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a scary 50-50. Look, I'll be honest, Peter. If I were to get that +3 spells from Chaos Spam, I don't think I would 50-50. I would just keep it and I would settle. I wouldn't need something like crazy min-max like that, you know? That's too much. Took a break this season. Yeah, I played a little bit last season, Woy. But this season, I haven't touched it. Like, I don't know. It's just... I have a bunch of Dark and Darker videos on my YouTube channel if you want to check those out. But, yeah. Boys, what do you think about my damage? It's pretty fucking good, isn't it? It's, like, surprisingly good, right? I think this build actually has insane potential, lads. It actually has insane potential. Okay, we're gonna buy these omens. I want to start using omens again, since this is absolutely a ritual farmer on this build for sure. This character loves ritual. Should I buy these gloves and... Should I buy these gloves and cultivate them? Is that what people do with these? Shackles of the Wretched? I forget what people cultivate these for. The build is so good for ritual. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, it's great. Withered Ground plus Withering Presence. Plus just like the permanent cloud of poison and the occasional giant skull that pops out. It's pretty sweet. We'll just reroll. I don't really care about that too much. All right. Ooh, Owen of Dextral Erasure. Look at that. Wait, it costs 0 too. Oh, that must have been from the free thing. Dude, that's beauty. That's money. We're going to keep that though, because I'll probably end up using that. Sire of Shards. We love to see it. We love to see a Sire of Shards here, boys. We love it. Pretty solid map. How much did it cost in divs to make this work so far? Not too much, honestly. The only like big expense so far are these gloves, and I made these last night, but I made these unoptimally. I could have made these for like way cheaper, but I did it an expensive way, and the result turned out pretty fucking sweet. But I didn't need to make it this good. I could have done like one step lower and not use the Katla's Gloom. But I spent about 400 divs making these gloves last night. As for the rest of my gear, it's not too bad. Like, the staff is just kind of random still. The Alpha's Howl, you can pick up a random Alpha's Howl for pretty cheap. This one in particular is kind of disgusting. But you can just get a random one. My neck is expensive, but I'm about to replace it anyways. But yeah, all the rest of my gear is still just garbage, right? Kaladra's Touch is what, like 20 divs? The gear's not even done, so honestly, it's pretty cheap. I think the main thing is just getting like as much poison magnitude as you can and just stacking your poisons, and you're chilling. But Chayula has so much chaos damage just by default, like it just feels really good.
Yes. Yes. Quickly. Of course. Hello.
Okay, we get rid of all those rings. Okay, boys, since we saw how successful that map was, let's do some more rolling, at least for a little bit. Can you show the staff 1 sec? Oh, sure, Crow. My staff is kind of just, my staff is kind of just random right now. I need to roll a better one, but it's all right. Once a poison stacks works pretty well. Yeah, it's slower. It's definitely slow. Yeah, it's not like a blaster, but for those who can enjoy a more deliberate pace of gameplay, I feel like this one's doing pretty well. Yeah, exactly. I know. We still have so much room to improve, right? Like, my kit is still very preliminary. I only have a few pieces that are, like, pretty sweet. You make that money back, Giga Farm, Omens, shit, and Ritual? Yeah, exactly. Okay, boys, look, let's get back to rolling, though, eh? So this neck was a complete dud, so we're going to annul this back down to cast speed. Yeah, just like that. That's all you got to do to annul. You just do it, you know? That's all you got to do to keep the one modifier. You literally just do it. It's not that hard. Quit overthinking it, boys. And then we try it again. T1 life regen and max mana. Absolute dog shit. Although I will go reveal, because you never know. You can just use the breach essence on prefix. Let's take a look. I think I have one of those breach essences. Let's see. Plus 20% maximum quality. Removes a random modifier. Oh, yeah, you're right, Peter. Yeah, you can just determine suffix or prefix. Yeah, you're right, eh? Yeah. I'm down to try that. I'm down to try it. But for now, let's go reveal this Desecrate in case we hit something, right? Yeah, no, I see what you mean, Peter. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We are gonna do that. Where's my neck? There it is. We're gonna reveal just in case we get something, but it is what it is. Fracturing Spirit allows you to easily quality the essence. Yeah, exactly. Alright, let's see. Crit damage, cooldown, nothing. Exposure, absolutely nothing. Okay, let's bring it back to bare bones.
I shall return.
Okay, let's bring it back to bare bones. Let's bring it back to bare bones. Okay, 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 Catalyst for cast speed. Yeah, although the diminishing return right now on my cast speed is so low, I don't know if that would actually be worth it. But yeah, I guess we'll see what else would be on the neck, right? All right, so we annul this back down, and let's try some fancy shit here. Let's try some fancy shit. I need more nulls.
Hey,
Fuck, we're going through currency today, boys. If there was any question of, hey, Troy, what's on the plan for today's stream? Well, it's deleting currency. Okay, so let me see. If I use Essence of the Breach, this would remove the mana, give me quality. That quality then becomes... Is that a prefix or a suffix? Let me see here. Quality. It's a prefix. So we would get prefix on the... Oh, and it's the only other prefix. Oh, that's actually really nice. Okay, so we could do... Hold on. We kind of just need to do that regardless, right? Because there's only 2 prefixes on this neck. So let's see here. So now what we do is we spend the money. We do caster... Chaos spam before, right? Because it's a suffix. But then we still have to 50-50 it though, right? Yeah, we get spell skills, and then we roll another random stat, and then 50-50 for quality, and then we just roll the rest out. You ideally want to chaos a good suffix first, add in 1 prefix, yeah, and then it's 50. Oh, that's right. No, it's not 50-50 because we determined. You're right. Okay. We wasted one of these, but that's all right. Yeah, we go back to chaos spamming, boys. I wasted 1 essence, but that's fine. I see what you mean. Yeah, that's beauty, actually. Holy shit. Yeah. You're right. I forgot. Yeah, the omens, because we can just annul off prefix, yeah. That's beauty. They're like 1 informative. Yeah, it's nothing. I think I even have a couple, so... Okay, boys, we're getting chaos orbs. We're going back to div spamming. I hope you like it. Let's get 150C. How much is that? 19 div?
all right. Your order.
Okay, we
is
only got
registered.
96, but that's all right. Okay, we want +3. Realistically, even a +2, I feel like I would keep, but not ideal. Not ideal. Especially if we're going to do quality and bring it up to +4, right? At this point, if I get tier 1 cast speed, I'm not going to roll it out. I've tried it 3 times, so far nothing. So yeah, we go balls deep on this one. What's the eye level of the amulet? Ooh, I just realized it's 79. Ooh, I might have fucked myself there. No, I think I can get it, right? Yeah, you only need level 75 to get +3 all spells. You don't need to annul it, you just slam 1 prefix with the Exalt prefix Omen, then Crystal prefix with Essence. It can only replace a slam. Yeah, there's a couple ways to do it, isn't there, Doc? Yeah. Yeah, you only need 75 for +3, thankfully. I know I certainly would have checked it before I bought it. Okay. That is my very first... Oh, no, that's my second plus spells, but it's only +1. Certainly we don't settle, right? Certainly. We have to keep going. You have to keep going. At this point, we're committed to this neck. I'll spend all my divines just to make this neck. Wow, into the instant +2 minion. That's cool. Okay, let me do levels. That way we can see it a little easier. It's what? +3 all spell skill. That way, in case it pops up, it's a little easier to tell. And I don't overwrite it, because that would be the most tragic thing. I'm probably, what, like 60 divs into rolling this, maybe? Maybe a little bit more. It's not too bad. Yeah, definitely not settling. At this point, we have such a beauty base. Like, we may as well just spend the money, right? May as well. Average 1600. I'm definitely getting up there. I'm at least halfway through, probably. I have a few of your stats if you want to roll them. I don't really know what mods you need. Me too, Crow. I still don't even know exactly what I want. I need to look at that. That would be the next item I craft, is probably get a nice staff. First step, though, is get this neck sorted out. And then find an anoint, because I've been playing without an anoint this entire time. +2 minion. Can you link it to me in game chat so I can go on Path of Exile? Oh, sure, sure. Well, thank you, Crow. Okay, we'll roll those out later. Peter, let me see here. Link that to Mr. Peter here. There you go. There you go, sir. All right, back to spamming. Okay, we need more chaos. We need more chaos. Oh, God, boys. We're spending today, that's for sure.
Let's see if there are any takers.
We are spending today. But you know what? This is as the game intends. Why would we just save up all of our money and not spend it, you know? It is there to be spent. Man, I'm getting a lot of minion rolls, eh? Wait, why is this being lit up with level of all? That's weird. What are you looking for? Trying to roll +3 spell levels, Crow. Trying to get +3 spell. The highest I've had so far is +1. I've had a lot of +3s, but not for spell. We've had 2 +3s on projectiles. I've had 2 +3s on melee. I've had a +3 on minion, not 1 on spell levels. Why not breach craft one? We will be doing that. We will be doing that after I get the plus, yeah. Do you mean like with the quality mage? Is that what you mean? Yeah, like I could quality and then catalyst and then like omen of exaltation. But I think we're better to just chaos spam for spells and then we can add breach quality after to bring it to +4, you know? Okay, this is doing nothing. Come on, +3, baby. We're gonna hit it eventually, right? There's 1 level proj. Projectile skills. When you're rolling, when you're chaos spamming like this, boys, you need to make sure you're looking away frequently, because, man, dude, it messes up your eyes. At least it messes up my eyes. I have weird vision. I have weird vision. I gotta periodically look away.
You've received a shipment.
$87 for 10, eh?
Let's see if there are any takers.
Oh. Man, this is a lot of time spent on this neck already, but at this point, we're determined. And I hope you guys sure like crafting content, because goddamn. This is, okay. +2 spell. Ah, boys, do we settle? I kind of want to settle. Breach tree node specifically for cast. Oh, I got you. I got you. I haven't really been doing breach. Was it expensive to buy it already done? I haven't looked into it. I really enjoyed the crafting myself, Crow. So we're just doing it for the fun of it. Not allowed. No, Sublime, please. Come on, +2 is good enough, right? And then we can quality it up to +3. I don't need, like, absolute bis, you know? Fuck, there's no way I overwrite this. There's actually no way. Settle, you could have bought +2 on this. I'd go big or nothing at all. I guess you're kind of right. Sometimes it's a lot cheaper. Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Okay, we'll overwrite it. We don't settle, boys. We don't settle. Come on now. Thank you for talking some sense into me, boys. What am I thinking settling at +2? What the heck am I even talking about? Come on, that's ridiculous. That has to be one of the most ridiculous things I've ever suggested. Settling at +2. You're kidding me! Now, we're doing it for the love of the game, as well as learning, because I kind of want to learn this quality thing. I haven't used the breach essence on a craft yet, so this will hopefully be the first time we make something absolutely disgusting. So even if I end up spending more money on an item, I feel like that extra cost is just for, you know, learning, which is pretty sweet. Getting that extra step of knowledge about the game, you know, having to go through the steps yourself. I don't mind it, man. I don't mind it. You're definitely burning through Divine Orbs, though, that's for sure. Absolutely burning through Divine Orbs, eh?
What's new?
God damn, boys. It's all good, though. Look, if my Doriani's chest sells, I'm up 650 divs, so it's fine. It doesn't even matter if we go broke. I can get it all back once somebody buys my Doriani's. I just need my YouTube video to pop off even harder than it did. And then all of a sudden, there's going to be big demand for perfectly rolled Doriani's prototype. You know? That's how we manipulate the market, lads. That's why I just buy stuff. What's +3 all skills? Like 1 in 9. People are saying about 1800 C. And I'm probably more than halfway there. See, I definitely like the crafting trash. It's just for sure time consuming, definitely. But the nice thing about crafting as well is, depending on what your build is, and if you're just kind of like build crafting something, sometimes you need very specific modifiers. And I think that's the really neat thing about PoE, is like you can truly just customize your shit. I mean, this piece isn't going to be like customized in that sense, but it's still nice, you know? I like that personal touch you can get on items. And let's be real, that 50 Spirit Fracture is just so goddamn sexy. Imagine hitting +3 and then overwriting it by mistake. There's the T1 cast speed. We don't settle, though. The only craft I ever do is corrupting all my gear 2 times. I respect the fuck out of that, crow. Love me some double corrupts. Love me some double corrupts. Okay, we'll do one more batch of chaos. If we don't hit, we'll go run a map. Okay? +2 proj. What do you guys think? We do another round of chaos, and then we go run a map, and then we'll come back to it. We got to fit in, you know, maps here and there, right? We at least got to fit in some maps here and there, right?
All right, your order is
Like,
ready.
come on, man. Drink your water, lads. Stay hydrated. All right, we'll go through 87C and then we hit a map. +3 or bust. Right here. I need to lock the fuck in. That's the thing, eh? If I click one too many times, I honestly, if I overroll a +3, I'd have to uninstall and go back to maining Bloons TD6. I don't know what to tell you, boys. I wouldn't know what to say at this point. I'd have to just delete all my characters, uninstall, and go back to baby games, because let's be real. Roll one of the stabs to reset the palette. I really want to wait until later to do the stabs. But we'll reset the palette with a map real fast. Right? Once these 50C are done, we'll go do a map. Damn, this is fucking crazy. Melee skills. All res. Right here. We're gonna hit it right here, watch. And we're gonna hit it in 6 more, watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here. Imagine. Bloons TD6 has maps that are harder in PoE 2. Oh, yeah, actually, though, Crow. Yeah, legit. Yeah, some of the Bloons TD6 maps are, like, genuinely, like, really difficult. Almost impossible to beat. Okay, let's go run a map, boys. I'm not having much luck on this one. Not having very much luck on this one. I did that a few times in PoE1, crafting 1k6 DPS staff rolled past T1. Oh, that's brutal trash. Yeah, I definitely do not want to be doing that. Okay, let's go run a map. Yeah, rolling over a good mod that has costed 100 divs would be no good. Okay. Okay, look at this guy. He needs to chill. God damn. So it appears we're in some kind of abyss map. How fitting for the build. You know, one thing I find annoying, one map modifier that is a bit annoying on this build is ignited ground. Because ignited ground can sometimes detonate my poison, although it's not now. I don't know. It was yesterday. I don't know why. Maybe it was the mobs that had fire damage, actually. Okay, never mind. Don't listen to me. Mage Blood feels nicely unethical. Oh yeah, Misery. You've learned this. Also got a pretty good lore weave. Nice. You're enjoying your Mage Blood, eh? Honestly, one of these days I'll get a Mage Blood. I mean, I could have bought one. I had the divs for it, but I am an absolute fiend for crafting. That is my issue. Just an absolute fiend. Hey, can you want to get surgery in Vol Temple? I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means, Peter. Surgery in the Vol Temple. Think if it ignites you, it explodes. Yeah, something like that, Crow, yeah. I love the, like, pseudo auto bomber kind of feel of Decompose from the boots. Pretty nice. Want to see if other people can join me and get surgery. Oh, is that the thing that it gives you, like, stats or whatever? And then you lose it if you die? Here, toss me a party invite, Peter. I could join up real fast and check it out. Anything getting ignited will blow up the poison clouds. Okay, word. Yeah, that makes sense. You can get extra stats from Temple by performing ancient surgery on your limbs. Okay, that's what it was, Kalas. Yeah. I remember. Did they add that? Yeah, that was the thing last season, right? Here, I'll join up on you, Peter, real fast. You're right, yeah. I never really did Temple last league, I'll be honest. Works for blowing up clouds, the skeletal snipers. That makes sense, yeah. Last league, okay, yeah, that's right.
This temple is
that's cool.
Since fallen into disrepair.
The 2 Anoint Helm was the hardest RNG gamble you think you've done in PoE1? Having to get a legendary helm, anoint it 2 times, then pray for Vols into another helm, then you hit another one, vault up. Yeah, that's crazy. Spend over a mirror crafting it? God damn. You didn't play last league at all because the Vol stuff is meh for me? Yeah, Temple League was pretty interesting. I didn't really involve myself in the Temple. Alright, lead the way to the room, Peter. Tier 3 Solar Amulet. Nice frames, bro. Nice frames, bro. Yo, Troy, I tried to make jewels for you. I have 2 that have poison on hit, plus cast speed, 1 stun threshold as 3rd suffix, and 1 crit damage bonus as 3rd suffix. More text coming. Yo, thanks, Fab. At the moment, I'm kind of shying away from crit, so I hope you didn't spend too much on those, but I'll definitely hold on to them in case I do end up going back into crit. 3rd suffix is hard to fit. Nah, don't worry about it. Let me show you what jewels I'm rocking so far at the moment. Yeah, ailment, magnitude, poison, chance to poison, and cooldown reduction. That's kind of the stuff I'm using currently. Nothing too crazy. Like, something like this is kind of disgusting. Look at this. Chance to poison, magnitude of ailments, magnitude of poison, and cooldown reduction. That's pretty sweet. The crit is nice if I end up leaning into crit. I am, for now, not doing crit, but we'll see. Let me join also. The goal is to lower your FPS more. Yo, Marty. I'm just, no, I'll be jumping out of the temple here in a moment here. Okay, what do I do here, Peter? I don't think I can do anything. Am I supposed to be able to touch this? I can't interact with it. I don't think it works in a party. What is this? That's so funny. What are you doing in there, Peter? Yeah, I don't think I can go in. If I finish them, they give 6 cast speed and 16 chance to poison. The prefix is not allowed. Yeah, that's the chance to poison prefix is one I was actually trying to go for. I'm wondering if the prefix, the desecrated prefix chance to poison can be on a jewel that has like natural suffix chance to poison. Because if so, you can get 25% chance to poison on one jewel, which is crazy. Ironically, I'm getting so much armor for your mage blood that you're tankier with lore weave than old armor simply because the lore weave has intimidate. So your build's feeling pretty good then, Misery, eh? So you can't actually have other people use Limb Machine. Seems like it, yeah. I can't interact with it, so I'm gonna head out of here. There you go. For science. Let's get back into the map though, yeah. Let's get back into the map. Didn't finish them because the finish cost around 15 div per jewel. I wasn't sure if they were good enough. I got you, Fab. I appreciate it. I mean, I'll buy whatever you have off of you, and I can even finish them. I just don't know exactly, like, exactly what stats I want, you know? Alright, let's get back in the map here. Let's get back in the map here. So, once we complete this map, we are going to go back to amulet crafting and just keep dumping divs into the amulet, boys. I'm shocked we haven't hit anything yet, though. It's kind of crazy, actually. We'll hit the +3 eventually. You just gotta believe. The nice thing about the damage from Decompose is that I can likely just keep running and let the poison tick behind me, right? So if I want to upkeep, like, good pace, I just keep running, right? It kind of just does the work for me. I'm honestly surprised at how decently this is performing. You know, we know it's slow. We know what the game can look like, even compared to my last build, right? We know it's slow, but it's kind of working. It's kind of working. The random cast on crit going off, it's so funny. Hey, where the heck is the boss? Okay, this guy's kind of doing damage. We got a ruby. Okay, this build actually loves ritual, though. Like, let's be real, this build is in love with ritual. It may as well marry ritual. That's how in love it is. Like, come on, dude. The withered ground plus the poisoned ground is just good. You don't even have to do anything. It's more of an auto bomber on ritual than it was with on my Brutus build. It's kind of crazy. King of the Mists as the best man. Yeah, exactly. Dude, this build is gonna get married to ritual. Yeah, King of the Mists as the priest there. This build is way too ethical. Dude, like, actually class, yeah. I mean, hey, we're using a very bad ability, but you know what? It's kind of working. Makes me feel a bit bad, not gonna lie. Nah, this is the best way to play. This is the best way to play. Alright, we got the rituals. We got the rituals. Exceptional veteran Sabatons. Maybe those are worth something. It's not often you see exceptional bases drop. I feel like those are pretty rare. Okay, boss time. Let's see it. Oh, there's a ritual here too. Nice. Oh, wow. Something did big damage on me there. What the fuck? The boss damage is actually not bad. I'm kind of surprised at how solid it is. Like, yo, that's pretty good. Come on, let's be real. All things considered, that's pretty great. Like, for me, waddling through this long arse current campaign at the league started slow enough for the entire league. It's funny. The ramping damage is awesome. It's pretty sweet, eh? Like, it's shockingly good damage against bosses. I'm kind of surprised. Okay, I want him to come into this little circle, though, because that's where our fucking... That's how we get our tribute. I don't think he wants to come into the circle, though. So, I don't know what's obliterated. Oh, that's right. He had that projectile attack. That's right. You can see the damage struggles a little bit when I don't have the decompose proccing, so that I'm only stuck with the skull. That is one bit of an issue. Okay, this is actually the worst boss for this build. This is bad. I asked about Breach because Breach has exclusive mods like spell cooldown reduction. Hold up, I need to lock in here, lads. Hold up. Okay, I need unwavering stance. My ship kept getting canceled. Now I just lose out the rituals. God damn it! Yo, Max, what's up? Poison's really good this league, even with nerfs. Even fire burn is good now if you stack a shit ton. Okay, nice. I've only heard bad things about poison. Well, damn. Well, we threw that map away. See, the one issue here is it's still just the cast speed and getting light stunned. I think I had about 5 casts get canceled there. Because look how slow it is. Even though I'm fully stacked into cast speed, look how slow it is still. Like, per cast, and then I gotta wait. I'm holding my right click, watch. This is the fastest possible I can cast a skill. It's very slow. And if it gets canceled, I then have to wait the full cooldown again. So it's super rough when it gets canceled. Breach rings go for a lot if it has +1 skills on it. Oh, I bet. I bet. It's all good, though. Okay, what are these worth? Are these worth anything? 2 exalts, let's go.
What is it? I have many services. Who sent you?
Okay, well, we gotta go back to rolling. We know the drill, lads. We know the drill. We unfortunately died on that map, but it's all good. We still have a lot of work to do on the build. Look, I'm only level... Well, I guess level 88 is actually not bad at all. So we don't really have to level up too much more. Levels would be helpful. Skill tree can surely be optimized. Yo, Kalashnikova, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Hope you're enjoying yourself. I surely can optimize the tree a little bit. Jewels need a ton of work. Half of my gear still needs work, so we got a lot of room for improvement here. Isn't there a support that lets you use the attack 2 times to repeat? Yeah, spell Echo. I'm actually using that right now. You can see 1, 2. There are a couple of supports where I can like cast it individually, like multiple times, but it doesn't feel too good. There is some cool tech you can do with it, but out of all my testing I've done, I feel like it's just easiest to just kind of rely on poison and just have single casts. You should try Mystic Avalanche on the Amulet Anoint. Oh, what's that? Let's take a look. It's a hidden one. Let me see here. PoE 2 Mystic Avalanche. Yeah, it's like a chaos one, I think, right? Final Echo of Cascadable spells also cascades to either side. Ooh, that is nice. Yeah, well, once we get the neck base, eh?
What's new?
We need to do a bunch more rolling here, everyone. Once we get the base, that sounds like it would be a very nice anoint. Let's spend 20 divs on this here. $174 chaos.
I'll fill that in as soon as
20
I can.
divs. No worries, yeah, no worries. I'm actually going to go broke on this neck. Okay, +3 minion. Another +3 skills and no spells, bro. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've rolled 6 +3 skills. Not one of them has been spell skills. That's got to be troll, right? That has to be a troll. I've rolled 6 +3 spells. Or +3 skills. You rolled the mod, I've tried rolling, it didn't hit like 50 divs, cool. Is it, do you want to buy this off me? Actually, no, I want to keep my base. I've hit this specific one twice, I've hit melee twice, I've hit projectile twice, not spell levels. They are all equal weight, dude, I know, like it's fucked. I'm getting extremely unlucky. If you had 6 fractured bases, you'd be making money, dude, like actually, yeah. It's got the wrong base, otherwise I'd buy. I gotcha. Hey, no worries. See, like, certainly I could just sell these and then make another base, but getting the fractured base by itself is so frustrating. Like, does anybody sell them as is fractured? Let's see here. Yeah, like, there's not even a fractured one of this type. So it's a real pain in the ass to get the fractured spirits. That's why I'm just over-rolling all of these ones, you know? Like, they would probably have some value, but... Tried to throne build, cheap, easy start, T15, but then, I don't know. Oh, something just kind of drops off hard, eh, Max? What's that, though? Throne build? Do you mean Thorns? Thorns is a tough one. Thorns definitely needs a lot more love. It got a bit of love this patch. We got a couple more Thorns pieces, but... I think you meant Thorns Calas. Honestly... I would speculate one of the better ways to scale Thorns damage this league is with the new belt, Cat Tail. Or like, what is it? Cat O Tail or something? You can scale your Thorns damage with health, which is pretty interesting. Enough! Look, another +3 minion. That's gotta be troll. That has to be troll, right? That's now 3 +3 minions, 2 +3 projectiles, and 2 +3 melee. Not one of them spell. That's actually incredible. What are the odds? That's actually incredible. I am shocked at the results of this neck craft so far. This is absurd, actually. Come on, right here, buddy. Right here, Buster. Man, boys, we had the +2 earlier. We had the frickin' +2 earlier. T1 cast speed is tempting, but at this point, we're committed. Look, at this point, we're committed, boys. Come on. We know the drill. I'm gonna go broke on this one. I don't care. Yo, what up, boys? Troy. Hey, Retro. Yo, Retro, how you doing, man? You, were you guys, were you hit last week with water? If so, I hope everything's all right for you, eh? Because, yeah, that was bad. Yo, Ramen, what's up, dude? 30 stream streak? God damn, dude. Yo, Ramen, what's up, boys? But yeah, Retro, talk to me, man. You all good? You guys, you and your family all good? Based on same, yeah, same. Okay, so I got you guys over there too. I know, yeah, we got family down by you, and yeah, they got hit as well. I was hit. I was out of commission for a little bit. I had to take 2 days off last week to deal with it, but as long as nothing too devastating, you know. So I was thinking about you. I was wondering what your sitch was. Come on, +3, please, please. We've hit 7. Wait, 3. We've hit 7 +3s, just not the right one. Come on. Okay. This has to be troll, right? This has to be a troll. No issues with me, but the guy in the basement, he got screwed. Oh, fuck, dude. How much water? Do you know how many inches or how many feet? I got a bit lucky where I am. I only had 7 inches in my place. I was able to save everything. Still waiting on crews to come in and like look at the floor and stuff. But The building beside me had about 3 feet. My girlfriend's place had like 5 feet of water in their basement. It was fucked. Completely flooded. Head level water. Like everything was ruined. It's insane. My whole neighborhood like got obliterated. I somehow got pretty lucky though. We were super lucky up north of you. 2 cities near me had flooding. One I suspect was yours, but I won't say the name. Yeah, obsessive. Thank you, bro. I mean, a lot of you Canadian lads can speculate where I am, but yeah, I mean, I don't like to share that. But yeah, dude, I mean, a lot of Ontario, you know, got fucked up. Can't imagine what dealing with that feels like. I know. I feel so bad for my girlfriend's family. Like, basement completely flooded. They lost all their shit. So much money down the drain. On top of that, my girlfriend's grandfather is, like, quite literally about to die. So, like, man, I don't know. I don't know how she's doing it right now. And here I am fucking playing video games, unemployed. It's not a good combo, you know? It doesn't feel good. Didn't go down there, but everything's ruined. Everything needs to be pulled up and replaced. Yeah. Fuck, that's bad. Yeah, that's bad, Retro. As a comfort, your GF can always get married in Ritual. That is true. Yeah, we'll get King of the Mists there to be the, what do you call it? What's the name of the guy when you're getting married? The priest. The one who says, you may now kiss the bride. What is that person's job title called again? I know they're usually priests, I guess, in, like, depending on where you are, but there's a name for that. What is that called? Married in Ritual? Fuck, okay, we need to get another stack of Chaos Always. Boys, we are going Baroque today. All I need is somebody to buy this Doriani's, and then we're chilling. 650 divs.
All right, your order is registered.
The Minister. Is the Minister? Is that it? I don't know. Nah, there's like another term. It doesn't matter. You think I would know. I used to do wedding photography for years. The efficient, that's what it is. Yes, Kalas, that's the term. The efficient. Yeah, the efficient of the wedding between this character and Ritual will be the efficient will be King of the Mists. What happens in Ritual stays in Ritual. Like, actually though. Because if you die in Ritual, well, it sure as hell is staying there. Oh, God, boys, we're down to 350 divs. God damn, I had 500 this morning. I spent 150 divs rolling this goddamn neck. That is actually insane. +2 melee. But see, at this point, I don't even mind losing the currency. It's personal at this point now, you know? Like, I will go down to 0 divine orbs in order to roll this neck. At this point, I do not care. We'll make it all back, you know? We'll find a couple of Mage Bloods, we'll sell it, we'll resupply the funds, the Doriani's chest will sell, we're laughing. Currency is meant to be used, exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's meant to be used to make a fun build so you can play and enjoy the game, you know? That is exactly the spirit, class. You're probably around 1k invested? No, not 1k, not even close, obsessive. This morning, I've rolled 100 divs. I think I had like 470 divs to start. So 120 divs just rolling this morning. The base itself was dirt cheap. Last night, I maybe spent like tops 20 divs rolling. The fracture is 10 divs, so 30. Yeah, I'm not even 200 divs deep into this neck yet. It's not too bad. I mean, well, fuck, 200 divs is a lot. So it's pretty bad, but yeah, definitely not 1,000. Will you Brock when you craft now? Minion. Oh, boys. So much clicking. I need you all to bless me with good luck, please. For the sake of me and for the sake of all of you. Let's just hit +3. Come on, please, baby. Yo, GGG. If I could just, like... If there was a feature in the game where I could just spend... spend 200 divs, I get a guaranteed modifier... Come on, give me that shit, you know? Because I'll eventually hit this. Eventually. It's just a question of time. So maybe we get a quality of life where it's like, these are the odds of hitting a certain modifier. Pay the average cost plus a premium to get your mod. I mean, I guess that then call it kind of like I don't know, kind of nullifies the whole idea of crafting. But still, for something that's inevitable, there's got to be a way that you can guarantee it faster, you know? You spend 400 divs on one piece and the re-rolls add up quick. Yeah, I guess I've probably dumped in maybe like 30 annulment orbs. So that's like, what, 35 divs. I've maybe done like 10 echoes. So add like 50 div on top of that. I'm not more than 300 divs, like certainly. It's still a lot though, for sure. But at this point, it doesn't even matter, you know? We're just going. Perfect Exalt with the nulls. I'm not sure. What are you saying, Peter? What was I saying? I'm just talking about, like, chaos spamming, you know? If I could just guarantee the +3. Because it's inevitable. It's just a question of time, right? +2 proj. Holy fuck, I'm overheating right now, boys. It is so warm in my place. I am sweating. The double crit chance, that was a perfect roll. T1 crit chance. Apparently it's 1 in 1700 C. Yeah, exactly. I'm probably close to 1000 C now, so we're almost there. But the fucked part though about that class is that I've hit 7 +3s. Just none of them were spells, which is crazy. So I've actually had really good odds of hitting +3s, but just it wasn't the right roll, you know? It's kind of crazy. What team are you supporting in World Cup? I don't watch sports. I don't know.
I'll post it right away.
Couldn't even tell you, Peter. I don't watch sports. Yeah, dude, yo, Kalas, I've hit +3 proj twice. I've hit +2 melee twice. I've hit +3 minions 3 times. Not one of them has been spell levels. Like actually, what are the odds? Isn't that fucking crazy? It's actually crazy. If you ever question if something's crazy, this is crazy. Okay, Ramen, there's no way. Are you telling me +3 spells is bugged? Is that actually a thing? Wait, hold on. Have I just been throwing divs down the drain for a bugged modifier that is impossible to get? How do you know this? It's been 1 hour, you're still crafting the amulet? I can't hit +3 spells. Apparently, Ramen, talk to me. Is it bugged, bro? Can I not hit it? Because that would explain a lot of things. That would explain so much. Although, Daniel, we've done a couple maps here and there, but yeah. I am not rolling another chaos until, Ramen, you respond. Belton used 1500 div to roll +3 spells. Bro, what? Did you check the mod? What do you mean by that, Daniel? See, I would believe if it's bugged because I haven't fucking hit it. I've hit every other one multiple times. I've had +2 spell. Well, shit. If +3 is bugged, then I don't know. On Monday or Sunday. Streamers convinced me to just buy my amulet outright. Dude, like, actually, right? This is crazy. I mean, if I was doing projectiles, melee, or minion, I mean, we would have hit long ago. But allegedly, spell levels is bugged, so who knows, boys? Okay, if spells is bugged, do we settle? You know, like, what? Do we just settle? This is actually starting to get fucked. If you hit +3 7 times already as well, then it might be bugged indeed. Like, actually, yeah, I've hit it 7 other times. Not one has been spell. The highest we've had is +2 spells. This is nuts, man. I'm down 150 divs today just in Chaos Orbs. You keep hitting it like it's an unwanted stepchild? Bro, this is fucked, eh? Honestly, we might just abandon this project for now. This is, like, super fucked. If we don't hit after, like, another couple batches, then yeah, we'll probably just abandon it for now. Which is really annoying, because I'm really just trying to get a good neck so I can anoint, right? I'm really just trying to get a good neck so I can anoint and never have to do it again. See, the thing about that, Daniel, is I've hit it 7 times on the other modifiers, you know? I've already hit it 7 times, which is crazy. What skill are we trying to use? Yo, Fennec, we're using his Foul Emergence from the Unborn Lich Staff. Pretty sweet ability, man. Although it's very tough to make work, you know? Oof, Pow Wham Kerplow. Dude, like, actually obsessive. Not super unlikely. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Like, so we got another +1 there, but I don't know. If I see a +2, I'll just take it. We had a... There you go. Okay, what are the odds of that? I didn't even finish my sentence. I was going to say, if we see a +2, I'm just going to keep it. And, well, there you go. Okay, so... +3 is not possible. We're just going to settle. I've already put in over 150 Divine Orbs into this. We're done. Let's roll this out, because I just want to blast. Nah, Peter, come on, man. It's not happening. It's not fucking happening. It's just, it's too much of a time sink. It's too much of a time sink. It's not even so much about the currency. It's just like, I don't want to be here all day, you know? Okay, so let me see. Do I bother quality? If I breach essence... So we slam prefix, and then we essence prefix. Oh no, I'll need to slam... Wait, how does this work? Give it to me, I'll come back when it's +3. I don't know, Peter. You're going to be dropping a lot of money on it. I don't think it's possible, bro. I don't know if I can actually breach essence, though, with it, because if I exalt prefix, that fills all the prefixes. Could I then breach to remove the prefix? Like, would it work? What's the order? I guess it would remove the prefix first, right? I guess we'll test it out and try. Yeah, definitely quality 40. Yeah. Okay, so we do prefix exalt. Yeah, I was just wondering if it tries to add it before removing, but if it removes it first, and then there would still be space for the modifier, so it should still work, right? With your money, of course? Yeah, that's hilarious. Nah, it's okay. We're just going to settle, boys. Like, I just want to play the game, you know? We've been in the hideout quite a while. This is honestly fine. It's hard to hit, like trying to hit a T1 dictator mod. Need to think that makes it remove prefix. Yeah, we'll use that. We'll use that. Okay, so look, we do prefix exalt. So we're going to slam prefix. Right? Let's do this slowly. I don't want to mess it up. Exalt prefix. Okay, we hit an empty one. Oh, hold up. Oh, I almost fucked it up. I had this on. Wow, I almost just totally fucked it up super bad. I got lucky there. Okay. Let's turn all these off just in case. Holy fuck, that could have been really close. It hit an empty modifier, thankfully. Or it stopped me from doing it. Fuck. Okay, prefix exalt. So now we get prefix essence. I don't think I have any of those. We need to get the prefix essence thing. I forget what it's called. Essence prefix. Yeah, Omen of Sinistral Crystallization. $1.2. What? How many exalts are those? Fuck. Okay, we're gonna do... Let's div and we'll get 9 of these. Fuck it. Let's spend a div and get 9. Fuck it. The basis factor spirit is 100 div, and you settle for +2. I mean, it's just a question of time, bro. Like, I really don't care that much about min-maxing too much. I'm honestly fine if I had 0 spell levels on this thing, I'll be honest. It won't go up to +3 without quality. Is that the case? Well, that's kind of lame. Fuck, is that the case, eh? So there's no point of even qualitying then, huh? Needs 34%. Okay, interesting. Well, I could do 40%, couldn't I? Like, could I turn the +2 to +3? We have some saying they roll random mods, not always from their pool. So what's that, Doc? 34% for what? To get +2 to +3? Peter's saying it needs 50% quality. Does anybody know? Have you guys done this? You can at 34% quality just slap on the essence mod. Okay, so +2 goes to +3 is what you're saying. 34 says AT. Okay, well, let's try it then. Let's try it. Okay, so we got the breach essence. 34 when you did it. Okay. All right. I mean, that's fine. 34 if it was +3. 34% from +2 to +3. Okay. It seems like we're good then. Okay, so let's try it out. If not, who cares? So then we want to breach essence. We are going to prefix breach. Okay, so plus quality. Oh, you're right, eh? Yeah. I have another one I can use. I guess we probably should do suffixes first, and then, yeah, we do quality at the end, huh? Other suffixes with kata omen. Yeah. Okay, now the question is, suffixes, what am I aiming for here? I need cast speed. So cast speed is caster. It's also very tough to get cast speed, so if I don't have it, it is what it is. Realistically, just cast speed is honestly the only thing I'm looking for. Anything else is fine. So, yeah, we would need caster, so... Damn. Yeah, let's see if I have any of those. We're gonna buy them. Look, we're so deep in cost on this neck anyways, we may as well do it, eh? Speed modifiers. Oh, I can use speed modifiers. Oh, that's great. Yeah, so I could do caster or speed. Oh, that's fantastic. I think those are a lot cheaper. Now, before adding quality to keep, add in other quality for attack modifier. Yeah, exactly. And then we'll use the Omen of Catalyzing Exaltation. We don't need 21 of those. So let's get 3.
All right.
I think I already had some of those, but whatever. Here's what I know about crafting. In a nutshell, it fucking sucks. It's pretty tough. There's a lot to it. Okay, so let's see. So we have this here. So we want to use skittering catalysts in hope to get cast speed. Let me see how expensive these are.
What's new?
How much are these going for? Okay, one is 3 chaos. Damn, those are pricey. So 3 per div approximately. What about casters? Are they better? The sibilant. Oh, the caster ones are cheaper. Caster modifiers are cheaper, so I should just use that. I think I've sold about 7k divs worth of amulets this league. Holy shit, dog. Nice. You spent like 200 divs trying to craft an item in PoE1 that cost 80 div on the market. After 200 divs, I was still at step 1 because it wouldn't hit. Man, like actually retro. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. It's all good though. You know, it's all part of the learning process, eh? It's like you're paying a bit of a premium to learn the game, I guess, which is, it's good. It's good to know this stuff. So yeah, it looks like we're better off doing caster amulets. They are less expensive. We're going to need a whole bunch of them, huh? Should I do full 40%? Jeez, how much is that going to be? So let's do 10 div. 20 div?
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
It gets expensive quick. Yeah, seriously. The learning process for me was don't craft. That's fair, honestly. That's fair. You know what? I have a bit of a different scenario because very often you guys, you know, you'll give me divs and kind of give me handouts, which I, of course, greatly appreciate. You guys are all very, very kind. But it's a little different for me, right? I can afford to just do these dumb crafts more often than, you know, your average dude who's not streaming, right? So I acknowledge that, you know, privilege. All right, so we do caster because let me double confirm. Let me double check. Cast speed is caster. Yeah, indeed. So we do this here. Caster. I'm going to do all 40%. That's crazy. Okay, so 20 divs just to increase our odds. Let's see, what other caster modifiers are there? Oh, I think that's it. There's only one. Wait, it's only that's the only caster modifier other than spell skills, which we already have. Wait, so the odds are actually pretty high then, huh? Right, so we turn this on. We're gonna suffix greater exalt. Right, suffix greater exalt. Oh, there's not even room on the prefix anyway, so I don't even need to use an omen. So we just slam. How much are perfect exalts? Those probably aren't worth, right? I don't think I even need to do perfect exalt. Nah, 3 div? Nah, we'll just use greater, because, well, maybe I should do perfect. Do you think I should do perfect, boys? 3 div? We're gonna do it. We're going balls deep at this point. At this point, it doesn't even matter how much we're spending on this, you know? Let's just do it. I haven't used a perfect exalt yet this patch. Mana counts as shit too. Yeah, but mana can only be on prefix though, right? So for suffixes, the only other caster modifier, I don't know if I'm guaranteed to hit, but we're at least very likely, it feels like. Okay, so prefixes are full. We can only slam suffixes. We have the catalyzing with 40%. Let's do it. Perfect exalt. Come on. We want to see T1 cast speed right here. If we hit that, we're good. I don't even care about the rest of the modifiers. Here we go. Come on, cast speed. Did we hit it? Yes, T1 cast speed. Let's go. That's sick. That is so good. Dude, I could use this neck as is, and I'm fine with that. That's great. Holy shit, boys. I think it was guaranteed, though. That's the thing. These are the only 2 caster modifiers. Or not guaranteed, but very high likelihood. Yo, this is sick. Okay, so now we just desecrate suffix and then we Omen of Light until we're happy. And then we can take off the maximum quality after we put quality back up and then roll a random prefix, right? Wait, this is nuts. Quality again for spell skills, then remove the max quality. Yeah, true. Oh wait, I didn't even look when I had the... Oh right, yeah, spell skills. So which one is that? I'm pretty sure I've hit like mana and shit before. Oh, interesting. I guess it's still possible, Doc, yeah. %40 stays there. That's so funny. Okay, so let me see here. Spell skills. Do you guys... I guess it's just... It's the same ones, right? It's the sibilant catalysts for caster stuff. Did you guys see, before I consumed it, I didn't actually look at the spell levels. Was it +3? I didn't look. Yeah, we'll desecrate the last modifier. There's only one other slot. Yeah, exactly, Peter, yeah. Did you guys happen to see if it did hit +3? I mean, I guess at this point it doesn't matter. We'll try it regardless, but...
Let's see if there are any takers.
Yeah, caster modifiers. Well, I guess regardless, we'll get... Wait, this is actually beauty, because it'll give me more cast speed, too. Yeah, so look at that. It's only +2, so Peter was right. I mean, the cast speed's still nice, though. I don't mind. But that really is unfortunate. So it's definitely a waste of money, but it's still a sweet neck. I mean, I'm not sad about this. I'm not sad about it. Yeah, 40%. It doesn't bring it to +3. It wasn't +3. I got you, Dax. Thank you, bro. Thank you for checking. Yeah, that's all good. This is still a banger of a fucking amulet, though. Look, I will not complain. I will definitely not complain. So now we just desecrate suffix. We roll over and over. We're chilling. Let's go see who we got, boys. Let's go see who we got. Might as well use skittering. The skitterings are actually more expensive. They're twice the price as the caster ones. Oh, wait. No, they're not. They're less as much. Yeah, you're right. Ah, it's all good. It's too late now. Okay. They're half as much, not twice as much. Here we go. What are we looking for here? Well, neither of these. Oh, do I go skill speed? Wait, that's kind of sick, actually. Hold on. Wait, yo, skill speed is kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, that's kind of cool. I think we have to do that. Dude. I'm at least gonna take skill speed for now. If I end up Omen of Lighting, you know, all res or something, all attributes could be nice, but dude, the mega cast speed neck actually goes so hard. What the fuck? We can div it to hit 6. We could get cast speed even higher. We can get like 45 cast speed on this. Yeah, it's only -1 prefix. Limited edition before you annul it. Yeah, so we'll take off the prefix annul, and then we just slam, eh? I guess we're just slamming for whatever. Like, what do I even want on the prefix? What is there left? Really, I mean, I guess anything. A rarity, energy shield, evasion. Life would be nice. Dude, if I could get life on this, oh, buddy. That'd be disgusting. Annul. Okay, I need to get annul prefix. Now you can whittle off the quality. I think it's cheaper to do this. Sinistral annulment. I think that's cheaper. Let's see. How many divs is that? 14 divs? I'm actually getting scammed. 13. Oh, whatever. Let's just do it. I don't care. At this point, I just want to go map, boys. So, like, now we annul. Prefix. Quality. This will remove quality. Man, this is a nice neck. Whittle isn't 14. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Onyx, that bad boy. Slam. Okay, boys. Now, the question is... Okay. Caster modifiers. I guess there aren't any caster... Oh. Wait. I could consume the caster quality again to get spell damage. I'm looking at prefixes, and spell damage is the only one with caster modifiers. I could consume this again to get... Wait, I kind of have to do that, right? Come on, we're definitely consuming it to get spell damage. I guess that song dates me. I'm not sure the reference. Da-na-na, let the boys be I don't know what that one is, retro. Oh, you're right, I'll lose the quality. Yeah, we don't want that. Smart, smart, smart. See, that's why I have you boys here. That's why I have you boys here, to talk some sense into me. You lads are here to keep me in track. Is mana caster? In prefixes, it's only spell damage as a caster, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, I would lose the quality, so that's not worth. Because we like the cast speed. We like the cast speed. It really is unfortunate about the spell levels. If we had hit the +3, this would be a +4 at the moment. It would be an absolutely insane neck. But this is fine for now. So now we just random slam. I'm going to use a perfect exalt for this, though, because let's be real. Or... Yeah, fuck it. Let's go balls deep, perfect exalt. Who cares? Who cares?
I'll post it right away.
Okay, lads, what we're looking for: evasion, energy shield, spell damage, life, even mana's fine. Honestly, a lot of modifiers would be great. Really, the only thing I don't want to see is accuracy. Literally anything else is fine. So as long as it's anything but accuracy, we're fine. And maybe armor. I don't really want armor. Yeah, we're not going to do it, dog. Yeah. Okay, boys. Perfect exalt, final prefix. Come on, this can be a big one. Spell damage. We want to see spell damage or life right here. Mana's not bad. Mana's not bad. We do have mind over matter, so that's not bad. Boys, what do you think? That's a pretty nice neck. Now we got to anoint it. Ooh, look at that. Hold up. Oops, sorry. I nudged that. Let's div spam it to get the cast speed perfect here. So we want to see 28 and 6. We need 6 skill speed. Oh, this is gonna get expensive, won't it? At this point, it doesn't even matter. Like, come on, let's be real. At this point, it doesn't even matter how many divs this takes to roll. 39, 4. It seems like the cast speed is maxed out at 39. Skill speed refuses to hit 6 for some reason. Oh god, this is bad. 39.5. Do I settle? I think I settle. 39.5. 44% cast speed on the neck. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, we're gonna settle. We're gonna settle. Yo. Okay, now the moment of truth, lads. My current amulet, 27 cast speed. Not bad. Current amulet, cast time on his foul emergence, 1.47 seconds. Let's see what it goes down to with the extra little bit. You know what? It's gonna be not a lot less. I'm guessing like 1.39. Let's see. Hold on. I might not be meeting criterias. Well, we might have saved 0.01 second. 0.02 seconds. Yo, fucking worth, boys.
Let's try something.
Okay, we need some strength. Hold up. We need some strength. Can't equip my boots here. Oh, I don't need that much strength, though. Hold up. Don't need that much strength. Why is it slower? Why is it slower? Wait, what? Hold on. 1.49, 1.52. Okay, well, it's faster. But why is it now slower on my old neck? What happened? Wait. Now it's at 1.47. Charges. Oh, you're right. Frenzy charges. Okay, yeah. So with frenzy charges, 1.47 to 1.45. We literally saved 0.02 seconds. Isn't that crazy? For an additional, let's see, 12. For an additional 17 cast speed, we saved 0.02 seconds, boys. Isn't that crazy? But you know what? That's not even that matters. What matters is that we now have a free ghost shroud that we can use. He didn't anoint. Yeah, we got to anoint. We're going to be anointing for sure. The question is, what the heck do we anoint? One of you had suggested the cascading one, right? What was that called? PB2 anoints. There was one that had like cascading stuff. I'm down to try that out. Who mentioned that? It was a hidden one in the middle here. Echo Cascade one. Do you use fast acting toxins? I have, so I have the two different sources of poison, but yeah, I have deadly poison for more magnitude, deliberation for good damage, and that's pretty much it. Escalating poison. But yeah, I don't have acting toxins. Fact acting toxins. What would that be from, Dax? Avalanche, that's the one, Peter. Yeah, that's a good one. Let me see. Mystic Avalanche. Man, this was an expensive amulet, boys. I'll be honest. The amount of divine orbs I've gone through is insane. Ferocity, isolation, suffering. Let's see how much those are. Okay, I have one suffering. Oh no. It has to be... Is it ancient? Or regular suffering? Ferocity, isolation, suffering. Staff mastery, anoint? I don't know. This one does seem really cool, though, with, Final Echo... Here, look. Look at this one. Look at this. Final Echo of cascadable spells also cascades to either side of targeted area along random axis. Final Echo of cascadable spells. I don't actually know if that would work. Because it doesn't have the cascadable tag. I could put spell cascade in, but I don't actually know... Like, wait, would that work? How would I know? I don't know about ritual. I've always imagined a beautiful wedding at the breach. Yo, no GI. I could see that. I don't know if that would do anything. It would suck to spend the money on the emotions and not do anything. You know, I don't know if it would work. Is there a staff mastery? It doesn't look like it. If you can put cascade, it's cascadable. Okay, I'm down to try. Ferocity, isolation, and suffering. Let's do it.
Have an order?
Boys, we're gonna get into mapping right after this, eh? How much is isolation going for? Oh, that's not too bad. Only 5C, buddy.
I'll post it right
5C is
away.
nothing. Okay, we go ferocity. Potent liquid ferocity. 24? Holy shit. That's pricey. Okay, we'll just do divs for that one. Who knew in a world where isolation would no longer be the most expensive emotion, eh? And then we need Suffering. I don't think the Ancient Suffering works. Yeah, I need this one here. One, two. Okay, there we go. Let's slap it on. Let's slap it on and see what it's like. Oh my god, boys. A long-awaited journey to get to this point. Thank you guys so much for helping me out with the craft, sticking around while we're doing that very tedious task here. We're about to get back into the map and start feeling good. I'm also gonna have to add supports into my Ghost Shroud. I don't know what's available. I don't think you can put too much into Ghost Shroud. We'll see. But it'll be a nice little bonus defensive layer, so. This is the wrong place. I need to go to the Delirium. Whoops. Whoops. Withered Willow is the one. Wait, is that the one? Yeah, Delirium. That's the one. It's kind of crazy how much money we spent on this neck, boys. Honestly worth. This is pretty fucking sick. I mean, it's by no means, like, perfect, but it's pretty good. I'll take it. Okay, so we do this, and it's what? Ferocity, Isolation, Suffering. Yeah, look at that. Mystic Avalanche. Final echo of cascadable spells also cascades to either side of the targeted area along a random axis. I'm down to try it out. Fuck it. It wasn't too expensive to slap on. Mystic Avalanche. Let's go check it out, boys. Let's go check it out. Does it work? Oh, dude, yeah, that is sick. So it's basically like getting Spell Cascade for free without losing the area of effect. That's super cool. Is it also echoing, though? Okay, yeah, so, all right, so the echo basically just becomes a cascade as well. So it's still echoing in the center. Damn, that's crazy. Wait, I need to go see what this is like on my Chronomancer really fast. I wonder if the echo... Whoa, wait, that could be insane on Chrono. Hold up, boys. I need to see how that interacts. I need to see how this works. We do this. We do this. Then we do echo. We need to see what this is like. For science. Yo. Wait, okay, hold on. I need to wait for the third proc, because Chronomancer has a chance to echo again, just passively. So if I get the 3... I can't tell if the exterior ones are also echoing. Like, do the outside ones also echo? It's hard to see. I think it's only the interior, like the middle one, that echoes a thrice because of the anoint, or because of the ascendancy. It's only a 20% chance, so you have to do it a bunch. Dude, the skulls look so dope when they're massive like that. I think it does. Wow, that's cool on the Chronomancer. So when she gets her ascendancy, like additional echo, the exterior ones also echo again. That's really cool. Bro, fucking look at this. The one issue with doing this on the Chronomancer is she just doesn't really have the chaos damage that you need. Gonna watch the World Cup. Argentina's getting behind. All right, Daniel. Yo, hey, hopefully your team you're rooting for does well, eh? That's cool. That's a cool interaction. But let's go back on the Chayula. Let's be real. We are here for the Chayula gaming. Wait, was I T-posing there? No. I'm starting to hallucinate T-poses, everyone. It's crazy. Okay. Boom. We're feeling good now. Skulls are tiny compared to on the Chrono, but that's all right. It's not the echo on Chrono, it's the repeat it has. Yeah, well, it repeats and echoes, right? So it can like trigger 3 times, and it was also triggering this twice. It looks like the avalanche. It looked like it was cascading 3 times or twice, I guess technically. That's pretty cool though. Okay, so let's see. We have Ghost Dance. I don't know what goes in there. It looks like it's also breaking my Brute. What's happening here? Oh, I need int. I need a bit more int.
What is it? Time to refocus.
Damn, I need attributes, boys. I need 137 int. I'm running low on attributes here. Counts as casting the skill twice and therefore cascading twice. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's cool, eh? I like that interaction on the Chrono. Honestly, Chronomancer has a lot of potential with this build. If you're not leaning into like the poison kind of like dot aspect of it, if you're trying to do hit, like a hit component, Chronomancer is actually pretty sweet because you can run the Uthrid support, which gives you 3 casts of the ability, and then Chronomancer with Time Snap, you can reset those 3 casts instantly. So you can cast it 6 times reliably, right? So it's actually pretty cool. Like, you can do some neat stuff on the Chronomancer, but she really lacks the damage. That's the issue, right? Because we get so much extra damage and cooldown just from these flames alone. It feels good on Shuyula, you know? You'd pick up the chaos damage on the tree and use Ascendancy for utility? For sure, yeah, for sure. I have 4 here of Heart of the Well Gambles. If you want me to hit those for you, Jojo, I can. Maybe not 4. It's a bit time-consuming to do those, but I can roll a couple of those if you want. Although I am very eager to get into a map here. I'm very eager. We spent all that time crafting. I really want to do a map. So maybe hold off for a little bit, Jojo, and then I can roll those for you if you want. Let me see here. So what goes in Ghost Dance? Okay, the typical stuff. Cooldown recovery. Okay, so we can do cooldown. Looks like that's it. Yeah, so just cooldown recovery is what we need. Okay, that's not too bad. I need a bit more dex, damn. I need to min-max my attributes. Sounds good, Mojo. Sounds good, brother man. Can you try having a staff with Unleash on your second weapon set? Unleash. Would that work on the weapon swap? Supported cells gain... repeat 1 time. Gain a seal every 200% of cast time. Let's just try it as is for a second here. Oh, it doesn't go in. Okay, so I can't socket it into his Foul Emergence. Cannot be used support. Can't support skills with a cooldown, which already gain seal. Oh, wait. Oh, can't support skills with a cooldown. Not the support gem. The innate skill has a staff. The innate skill a staff has. Unleash. Oh yeah, that's right. What does that do again? It just gives you more damage? I can't remember. Augment yourself with temporal magic for a short duration, empowering the next repeatable spell to cast multiple times. Cannot empower skills with a cooldown. Ah. Can't empower skills with a cooldown. That's unfortunate. Yeah. It's not a bad idea, though. That would have been cool, Peter. That would have been pretty sweet. That would have been pretty damn cool. Okay, so we have cooldown recovery in the Ghost Dance. Withering Presence. I still have a bit of Spear. Oh, nice. We're actually nicely using up my spirit. Okay, so I need... I guess I don't need to use disengage. Wait, I can just use a lower level disengage. Why am I using a high level one? That's crazy. I don't actually need dex, really. My only dex requirement... I only need 91 dex, so I can move some over. The only reason I even have... Oh, I don't need these anymore either, because I no longer have thaumaturgic dynamism. So yeah, let's just use a lower level disengage then. We're chilling. Right? And then the only dex requirement is Alpha Howl, and then dex otherwise would just be for more evasion, right? You could throw in that Chaos Totem to spam Wither stacks. I know you have Wither on the skill itself, but does it get max stacks? I actually have 3 sources of Wither right now, Skeletor, so I don't think that'd be necessary, but... You have boosts with these stats. It creates move speed, evasion, energy shield, int, chaos res. You roll Abyss 41 lightning res and fire res. Oh, that's a nice one. Which one should I choose? So for the desecration, you got 41 lightning, 45 fire. So I would say go either lightning or fire, because both of those are tier 1 resistance rolls. And if you don't like the particular element that it gives you, Mojo, you can actually use a flux currency to change which resistance that is. So they're both tier 1. Take the fire just to be safe because it's a higher roll. But if you don't need fire res, you can change that to any other res you want, including chaos. You could turn that into tier 1 chaos res with a void flux. And you can get one of those from Ange if you want. Okay, so we got the disengage back in here. Oh yeah, we no longer need charge regulation either. Nice. So we have 59 spirit to spare. That's kind of crazy. So I could do another spirit gem if I want, eh? Jeez. Is it possible when you tried Triskelion Cascade you didn't have enough runic ward? No, I did have it. I did try. I mean, I could try it again. I could try it again. It's possible I fucked it up, but I'm almost certain it doesn't work. I'm almost certain it doesn't work. Cost 155 ward. I have 198. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Because that would be the play for sure, Peter, definitely. Yeah, it does nothing. Tap into the power of the Triskelion Flame to empower the next cascadable spell you cast. Well, we meet that criteria, so I don't know why it doesn't work. The empowered spell becomes centered on your location and cascades to 6 areas around you. Yeah, see, that would be insane, wouldn't it? I don't know why it doesn't work. It's definitely a cascadable spell. Here, let me put in spell cascade in case that somehow would, like, fix it. I don't know. Probably not. Wait, did that work? Hold on, let me take off the neck. Did that do it? No, I don't think it did. It doesn't work. That's weird, eh? Kind of disappointing, because that would be absolutely, like, perfect for this ability. Alright, Mojo, let's see what you got. What to do now? Okay, so you got your tier 1 move speed, evasion energy shield, chaos res, int, fire res. Nice. Yeah, see, the cool thing about that fire res that you desecrated, Mojo, if you want, you can change that to any other element, including chaos res. You could turn those boons into double tier 1 chaos res, which is pretty neat. But it looks like you're just slamming a greater exalt orb as your last prefix, bro. It looks like that's your last move. You have a free prefix there. There's not really much else you could do here unless you want to incorporate like a perfect essence, but at this point it's a little bit late into the craft to use a perfect essence. You could hope to hit the intelligence. You could 1 in 3 on the suffixes. If you don't like the intelligence, you could perfect essence off the intelligence potentially, but it's a 1 in 3. Is it 155 per application? I'm not sure, actually, Skeletor. Maybe. Maybe I would need, like, a ton of ward, potentially. I'm not sure. You did not craft, you just got it like this? I got you. I mean, they're pretty nice. What I would do, Jojo, if you don't plan on using these boots, if I were you, I would find some kind of a perfect essence with good stats. I'll have to look at that. And then you would specifically use it on the suffixes and hope to hit the intelligence and swap it for a better modifier. Let's take a look at other perfect essences. Wouldn't it be weird if they just didn't care about the skill? Yeah, no, definitely, Peter. I think that's probably probably the case. So let's see. Perfect essence. What could we do on boots? Body armor. Here, we'll do this. Perfect essence boot. Wait, is there really none? Armor? Body armor, body armor. Oh, there's not even a perfect essence you can use on boots. All right, never mind. What about alloy boot? Gloves, body armor, boots. Temporary minion skills and minions. Skill effect duration. Spirit. You could get spirit on there. Mojo, that is one possibility, but... I mean, the tier 1 int isn't bad. Maybe somebody would want it. I don't know. I don't think those boots are, like, necessarily going to be worth too much, but... if I look at those, I would probably try to get the int off. If you don't care about the boots too much, you know, you could suffix alloy to try and replace the int with spirit, but I don't know. It's so specific. I don't think it's even worth it, you know. I'm back with 200% energy. Let's go, Jinx. Hell yeah, welcome back. From what I see, if it's 155 per application, you might have 3 as is. You need 465 ward. Maybe try lower level skill gems for ward cost. We could try. We could try. There's one for 5 div. What's the ward cost on the lower level ones? Try Skellion Cascade. 1 div, level 11. Let's see. I'm down to check for science. Cost is 75 ward. Okay, that's better than 150. Let's get that.
Oh, nice talk. Thanks for the
We'll try it out. Because if it does work, we definitely want to use Triskelion, like, for sure, right? So let's see. Cost is 98 ward. Where am I getting +3 from? Oh, it's a spell. Let's take this neck off for now. Okay, cost is 82. I don't think it works. I don't think it works. Yeah, probably have some more chests sitting around somewhere. Let's see, efficiency. Okay, so it costs 50 ward. I have 200. Here, we'll do that, and I'll slap on an Astromantis real fast. Okay, so 1200 ward. Let's see if it works. And it only costs 50 per cast. So if this doesn't work, then it just doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. That's unfortunate. It would probably be too good on this ability, let's be real. Remember to mention it in your video so GGG might fix it. Yeah, true. Okay, well. Let's take a look at the kit before we go back and map, eh? The staff, we still need to re-roll. We could definitely get a better staff. The gloves are insane, so we'll never swap those out. My ring is pretty good. Could be better, and I could use a second ring, so, you know, rings could be min-maxed. Amulet, that's going to stay. We won't swap that out. Boots, those are going to stay. I could get level 20 decomposed, that would help, but these are pretty good otherwise. Alpha's Howl, this Howl is disgusting. But I'm almost thinking of swapping this out with, you know, just a helm for more defenses, but we'll see. Otherwise, it's not bad. My body armor needs some big love. My belt is pretty good. Could be swapped out for, like, Mage Blood or something. But yeah, so chest needs to be replaced. There's some min-maxing to do. Staff is the next craft. Let's go see how it feels in game, eh? Now, roll a better staff or buy one. Yeah, let's run a map first. But then, yeah, we definitely need... we have a few of these that we can roll. And yeah, we'll find a beauty staff. Let's go see how the build is feeling, though, first of all. I also have some spirit to spend. So what I'm going to do for now... Oh, I wanted to use mana remnants. That's right. Okay, I can slap that in now. So not only will that help with my mana and just healing in general, but it's also going to help with my cooldown reduction with Katal's rejuvenation, right? Oh, no, that won't work, actually. But yeah, it'll help with my defenses. Can you socket Legacy of Snakebite to gloves? Another poison? Legacy of Snakebite. What is that, WoW? What is that, boy? How much defense do you lose if you give it Runic Ward? On my what? My chest? Okay, let's see. Mana Remnants. Do I have a higher level one? Yeah, level 18. Perfect. I knew I had one sitting around. Chest piece. Well, let's take a look here. I lose about 400 evasion and 150 energy shield for 475 Runic Ward. It's probably worth, to be honest. Probably worth. I'm glad they buffed Runic Ward. It's from the Asmiri Spirit Drops. Let's take a look here. Snake.
Yes?
Oh, yeah, that's the curse magnitude, right? Yeah. I mean, if I corrupt this for a third socket, I'll definitely put that in. Yeah, that's not bad for ward, eh? It's using the Expedition Unique Ripping Rune. Legacy of Snakebite. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, Mana Remnants. Let's get that set up. And then we're going to go map, boys. Remnant Potency. Remnant Harmonic Remnants. Is there anything else I can put in there? Let's double check real fast. Okay, so we have 29 Spirit. I think here we just slap in a Clarity 2, I guess. Yo, check what we just hit. Widow Hell, Crude Bow. Oh, yo, that's nice, Retro. Look at that. Dude, that is real nice. With that like perfectly round 300%, that's great. Yo, I dare you to double corrupt it for more sockets, bro. I dare you to double corrupt. That's crazy. That's a nice one. How much is that going for? It's pretty sweet. All right, let's go do a map, boys. We're gonna take this random corrupted T15 I have. Yo, easy, what's it called? Double corrupt. Says a lot. Yeah, it's the, Architect's Orb, right? 750 divs, the lowest. Damn, dude, nice one, dude. That's great. Nicely done, brother. All right, let's finally go play the game and have a bit of fun here, lads. Look, it's been a long day of crafting, but the build is definitely getting there. Build is definitely getting there. Let's see. So resistances, we're still capped out. Defenses are a little bit rough. Thankfully, we have Mind Over Matter doing some good lifting here. We're chilling. I kind of want to roll out another pair of Corpse Wade to see if I can get another 2 levels on Decompose. That'll be really nice. Could use the Evasion Spirit thing to boost Evasion as well and add in Blind. Which one is that? I have Ghost Dance now at least, which is nice, right? So that's pretty sweet. If you're hit while you have Ghost Shroud, immediately use to recover Energy Shield based on your Evasion. That's great. I need more Energy Shield though. That's kind of why I want to swap out my Alpha's Howl. I want to get like an Energy Shield helm, you know? Argentina 0, Egypt 1. Daniel, are you rooting for Argentina there, eh? First half. Oh, they still got time to come back, eh? Rare, unique. It's got to be the biggest scam ever. We'll do it though. We'll do it though. These boots are the best. It carried me the whole campaign. Am I for your Infernalist? Let's go. That's what I like to hear, Jinx. Oh, I just realized, hold on, my disengage isn't on. There we go. Damage is feeling pretty good. It just gives you the 1 Exalt Rares nobody uses. Yeah, literally. Yo, fuck boys. I don't know about you, but the damage is looking pretty good. Assassin Garb. Hey, look at that. That's actually a cool body armor, this one here. Cosprey's Will. That's a neat one. That's a cool chest. Has a lot of evasion, surprisingly. Jeez, yo, 737 evasion without quality. Like, that's actually pretty crazy. Boots with skills like that are really helpful, even the end game. Oh yeah, skills on boots is super cool, eh? If we could put the skill in meta gems, it would be sweet. Yeah, like actually, huh? I think if you could put this in meta gems, everybody would use it compared to Comet. Like, this would probably just be better than Comet, right? Because it deals chaos damage and fizz, so you can really work with it nicely. And you get withered ground from it. Well, I guess it would be good for like chaos damaging builds, but it's feeling pretty good. Okay, let's see how fast of a pace we can play you with here. Okay, we got the ritual here. This build really does like ritual though, with the Corpse Wade. It puts in a lot of work. I would still like to get, if possible, Unwavering Stance, but it's still quite far in the tree. It's like 7 points away. That is one issue. Why are you not using Herald of Blood? Because you need to have a martial weapon. I'm using a staff. And staff is unfortunately not a martial weapon, so yeah, I can't use Herald of Plague or anything like that. What I do want to do, something I haven't done yet on any of my builds this league, is corrupt for level 21 curses. I would need more intelligence, of course, so I'd have to figure that out. But if I could get level 21 temp chains, I think that would feel really nice. Alright, let's fight the boss. Yo, check the poison damage, though. Look at that. Wait, that's fucking great! Holy shit. Boys, this build is actually popping the fuck off right now. It's actually kind of popping the fuck off right now. There has to be a way to get that skill to cast so fast you can move with it. It's impossible, Trash. I have so much cast speed It's now at the point where adding more cast speed literally gives me plus 0 seconds. Like, there's no difference. This is the fastest you can get it. If I take out Spell Echo, it's better, but I don't know, Spell Echo's kind of huge. Yeah, look, without it, it's 1.33. That's like the absolute fastest you can get it. The issue is the line here, right? Plus 1 second to total cast time. That's what just makes it so bad. Have you tried skill speed to maybe spin faster? I do have skill speed, yeah. I have 6 on my ring and I have 5 on my amulet. And I have a bunch in my tree as well. 8% skill speed, 11%, 16, 19%, 25. I have 30% skill speed. And like 150 cast speed, which is crazy. Arbiter test? Oh, that's a good idea, Dax, actually. I'd be down. I'd be down to test against Arbiter. Honestly, I feel like the damage is feeling pretty good. Will it always be +1 to cast time? Like, you can't get it down? Yeah. No matter what, like... So, okay, look. So, by default, it takes 2 seconds to cast it. You can see the cast time here, 1 second. But then the ability itself has +1 second. So, by default, it takes 2 seconds to cast this. If we could theoretically bring this cast time down to 0, which is impossible, but let's say we could, no matter what, it would still be 1 second cast time, no matter what you do. So I've been able to bring it down about like half a second worth of cast time, but that's like realistically the most you can do. There's so much diminishing return. Like if you look at the chart, like it starts off, you lose cast time, and then it plateaus, and we're on that plateau right now. So even if I keep pumping in like hundreds and hundreds of more cast time, I'm only going to save fractions of a second, right? Like decimals. So it's just the diminishing returns is pretty rough. It feels playable at this speed, but you probably don't even need this much speed realistically. If I wasn't doing like a dot poison approach to the build and I was really doing like hit approach to it, more on like the Chronomancer, how I would build it on her. If I was focusing in on the hit damage, then, you know, I would keep getting as much speed as possible, but it's just, I don't know, it's just a bad skill. It's weirdly designed. By the way, Azir's Acuity Fists has on Herald the Blood Queen as a skill. Did you test it? Interesting. Does that still require a martial weapon, though? How does that work, Jinx? I'm wondering. That's actually an interesting thought. That's an interesting thought. I wonder why GGG did that with this skill. I don't think I've seen it added to a skill, and not like it's crazy versus what others can do. Yeah, I know, right? It's weird. Like, it's fine if it's a slow cast speed. Like, maybe they can bring it instead of 1 second to, like, 1.25 seconds or something. But yeah, the flat, like, +1 casting time is just whack. I don't know why. It is super odd. All I know, though, is that Decompose is putting in insane work, dude. It is really strong. Like, Decompose is kind of nuts. See, we got canceled there. Animation got canceled. That is one downfall. I do really want to jump into packs, but I think I can only do that with Unwavering Stance. It doesn't require a martial weapon. That's an interesting thought, Jinx. I could play with it. That's an interesting idea. Although, I'll be honest, my gloves are absolutely filthy. Like, look at these. Come on. I crafted these last night. They are so good. Even if it was 0.9, that spin will get you knocked out of most cast. Exactly, right? Dude, I know. I don't know why the skill is so bad. It's got to be the coolest looking ability in the game. But it's just awful. It's truly awful. Look at that. I just got canceled there again. So, that's where I am tempted a little bit to go down here, especially if I'm going to keep using Disengage as my swap. I don't really need to be able to dash because I just use Disengage instead. This is how many points away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points away. So I'd have to take away from something, but I am currently working my way down here to get some more poison magnitude. Realistically, I can probably just not take these. Get 3 points and then level up 4 more times, I guess. Or maybe even take out some of the, like, chaos damage nodes. Take out some area of effect, maybe? I don't know. I could probably take these ones out, realistically. 4 points there. You know what? Let's go to town and try a map with Unwavering. Or we'll come back in, because I still have the rituals here. Let's see how it feels with Unwavering. If you have Spear in your switch, can you use Herald of Blood or Pestilence on the swap and benefit with the staff? I do that with Werewolf and Savage Fury. I probably could, but it wouldn't... If I'm on my weapon swap, I wouldn't have my, like, insane chaos damage from my staff. So it likely wouldn't even, like, benefit me. I don't know. I'd have to test it. I don't know exactly, Skeletor. A series fists are more filthy. Yeah, I'll definitely have to test it. I do like the idea, Jinx. That's a good idea. Excuse me.
Let's try something different.
Yeah, let me try something different here. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. So that'll be Unwavering Stance. Let's try it. Do I have all the strength I need? Okay, let's go int. Okay, so now I can't sprint, but that's fine. I'm not really sprinting anyways. I can't dodge roll, but I can still do this. So, right, that's fine. If you're using Unwavering, you just use disengage anyways. It's better than dodge roll anyhow. Does percent chaos buff poison? It does, yes. Yeah. So we're losing a little bit of damage, but at least this way it'll be almost nearly impossible for me to be cancelled, which is truly the worst part about the build, is having the animation be cancelled. Chaos damage comes with the poison damage by default multiplying the damage you apply. Exactly. Okay, let's go back in, finish those rituals.
Yes.
See how this feels. Does quicker poison damage make more sense than the spell Cascade Anoint? Potentially. The Cascade, honestly, I think the Cascade is mostly just for style points. Okay, let's test it. Will it get canceled? See, I didn't get canceled there. That's actually... Oh, man. I feel like Unwavering Stance is almost mandatory with this ability. See, now I can actually jump in and I won't get canceled. Let's go test out the waters, though. Let's stand right here. Yeah, look, they're not canceling me anymore. That's huge. It's just the one caveat that I can't sprint, but honestly, with disengage, who needs sprint? This is better than sprinting, you know? Wait, this is definitely, for sure, the play, taking Unwavering. Absolutely. But yeah, the Anoint could potentially be something better. I'll have to do some Anoint shopping, Dax, and see what else is available, but I like the Cascade. For sure not needed, but it looks pretty cool. And unfortunately, this ability doesn't seem to be able to shot... Or maybe it does shotgun. I don't actually know. It might be shotgunning. I'm not sure. Oh, wow. What was that damage? Okay, clearly I need some more defenses. Holy crap. Okay, you know what? I think it was, I think it does shotgun. This is an awful map layout, though, for this. I don't like this. Okay, I think Unwavering Stance is the play with this build. It's for sure the play. Oh my god. See, that would have canceled me. Yeah, you know what? I'm converted already. This is absolutely best in slot for this skill. He's getting canceled. Oh yeah, it is no good. This is pretty great though. I am pleasantly surprised with the build, boys. I'm having fun with this one. If I can crank my defenses up a little bit, we're chilling. After this, I say let's go test my damage against the Arbiter of Ash. You boys down for that? Let's go see what the Arbiter of Ash does against us. A little framey there. Oh! I tried dodge rolling out of the way, but I forgot I can't dodge roll. Okay, I need to get used to that. I could have disengaged. I was hitting spacebar. Fuck, I lose another ritual. God damn it. Oh, Jeb. Damn, that's two big rituals I've lost now. That's kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. Let's go fight the Arbiter of Ash, shall we? I almost need to add disengage onto my spacebar. Is that a thing? You linked your body armor. It might be good if you have 5 sockets, 20%. Let's see it. Hybrid, life per socket, reduced crit, spirit. That's a cool one. That is a nice chest, actually. I also once had... I had a really disgusting one of those this season. I think I got rid of it, though. Yeah. That is a nice chest piece. It saved me from death a lot with your Sunder build not being able to dodge. It's not bad. I don't mind my chest for now, but yeah. I do need to swap out my chest. It might be a play to do that. To get a nice Invictus. You can rebind control key. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. It would be... So I have it on my left click right now. I guess I could do... I could put it like on my Q and then make my Q spacebar or something. Input. Dodge only. Q. Let's do this. Spacebar. Wait, that's actually nice as hell. That's so nice. It's just funny because it's opposite. So I need to aim the opposite way. You can't be crit. Yeah, that is pretty nice, eh, on that body armor trash. Look at this freaking cast speed, boys. Holy shit. This is crazy. Or the attack speed on this. That's so funny. Okay, let's go fight the Arbiter of Ash. How do I do that again? Weathered Crisis Fragment. Okay, so I need just one more of these. Let's go test out our damage against the big boy. Ancient is the one we need, right? Faded, Weathered, Ancient. Wait, there are only 2 divs? Damn, that's pretty good.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Alright, let's go test it out, boys. Control Q into space instead. I haven't fought the Arbiter in a while. Let's go try it out. I should also put it on my left click because I know that's going to mess me up.
The way is shut. I must seek the missing pieces.
All right, let's go check our damage against the boss, boys. Let's go check our damage against the boss. I'm predicting I'm going to die during the circle phase because my disengage, not being able to sprint thing is going to mess me up. We'll try it, though. Bit of a skill issue if that's the case. Big of a skill issue if that's the case, let's be real. Okay, so we definitely want to preemptively drop our skulls to get the withered ground nice and early.
The fourth edict.
Yo, look how much withered ground we have. That's actually crazy. Damage is looking pretty rough.
She revokes your existence.
It's too bad the boss's health bar is so fucking big. I can't see anything. Man, GGG, please scale down the size of the boss health bar. Like, I can't see shit. Oh, wrong way. Ooh, this is tough with disengage. Okay, that was the last one. Oh! I'm used to this phase with Shank gone, you know? Wow, it's just never ending. Holy shit, it's never ending! Arbiter boss is cool. I agree, I like this fight. Not as cool as my build, though. Oh no, I forgot my skull launches me backwards when I cast it nearby. Oh, dude, that's so annoying. Fuck. Dude, no. Ah, that was totally it. Yeah, look, if you use the his foul emergence nearby you, it's like a leap. It knocked me out of the zone, and then I went further because disengage. That's so funny. He shouldn't be our enemy because he's the protector of the impending invasion of the other planets in the cosmos. Really, eh? Okay, my curses are applying to him. That's good. Damage is definitely rough on him a little bit. Yo, shout out my little skeleton brute buddy, eh? He can't be bothered. He can't even be bothered by Arbiter. Oh, wrong way, wrong way. Oh, I keep doing that. I need to get used to that disengage thing. That is rough. I keep moving backwards. Oh, I'm gonna have to get used to not having dodge roll. It's okay. A couple maps and I should be feeling good, you know? A couple maps I should be feeling good. Okay. Low damage, boys, but here we're looking at skill issue. Look, if I can kill this boss with Shankagons in Temple League, we can kill him now with this. Let's be real, okay? Let's be real with ourselves. Now, also, one reason why I don't have, like, insane damage on this guy is I also don't have Decompose, right? Like, keep in mind, in maps, Decompose is my primary damage. So we're strictly relying on the poison from his Foul Emergence, so damage is low on Ubers like this without mobs to kill. So not the most ideal scenario ever, you know? In short, he's protecting something bigger from getting bigger. Is that phase 2? Okay, that's phase 2. Oh, we gotta pick up these orbs here. Okay. Ah, he's a prick. He's too quick attacking for me. I'm so slow. Ah, I forget how that phase works, man. It's been a while since I fought the Arbiter. It's been a while. So that one, you have to stand outside and then, like, immediately go in, right? Jeez, eh? This is a rough one. It would be really nice if we had the worm jar flask from PoE 1. That would be great. Because then I could trigger Decompose, but yeah, this is a little bit rough on this guy. Definitely need to scale the damage up. Okay. Easy, boys. Come on, we got this. I don't know where he is. Also, can we take a second and appreciate how dope the withered ground looks? I remember this phase being the best phase when you're fighting him with thorns. These projectiles help you deal quite a bit of damage on him when you're using thorns.
Sacred fire of the Mother Soul, you are called upon.
Where's the other one? It's up here. Okay. We got this, boys. Come on, come on. In an extremely ethical... Oh! Hey, I was stuck in my animation. Damn. Okay, we'll try it a couple more times. But it's good to see the damage. We could definitely scale it up a little bit higher. If only there was a way to get Decomposed to trigger without having to kill monsters, right? Or wait, can I, like, consume corpses? Can I create corpses? Maybe one of my own minions, maybe? Is that a thing? think it's a thing in PoE 1 where you can, like, consume a minion and it counts as, like, consuming a corpse or something. I forget. I don't know if that's a thing in this game. Wow. So far, the first attempt was the best one. So far, the first attempt was the best one. Cast on death.
Sacred fire of the mother soul.
Cast on ailment.
Called upon.
What would I... Shit. What would I put on... What would I put in there, Jinx? What do you think I should put into those if I were to use it? Okay, I'll try this guy once more, otherwise, it's all good. It is interesting to see the damage, though.
The fourth edict already burns for your
Okay, so it looks like we give him negative 17 chaos res, 12 exposure. Not that exposure really does much. I guess we have a bit of fire damage. He has 70 wither. What is this? Hinder. He's hindered. He's also blinded. Man, we have so many debuffs. This is great. Cast on death minions. Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't do too much. I'm just wondering if there's a way to make, like, the decompose on my boots proc off my own minion somehow, you know? Because usually I have to consume, like, a monster corpse to make it work. I think it's a thing in PoE 1, but not this game.
endless ravaging pain.
Damn. This guy hurts. This is definitely how GGG intended this fight to look, eh?
Chasms of flame shall restore glory.
Damn, these ones are really spread apart.
Ashes to ashes.
Surely that's phase 2. Yeah, perfect. There's a skill where you can sacrifice your own minions or support. And does that count as consuming corpses? Because if so, I definitely want to try that. Because that would be helpful against boss fights like this. Cast on dodge will be another option. Might be good support gem swap for Ubers. A lot of AoE stuff. Yeah. Because if I could just get decompose cropping without having to kill ads, like, that's the boss damage I need, you know? I'll have to look into it. Let's look into it. I don't want to fight this guy, though. It's good. It's a good test, though, to see. Does anybody want to kill Arbiter? I can toss you an invite if anybody wants his drops, but, I mean, it is what it is, you know? The thing, though, Jinx, is what I'm talking about. The reason why it's not good suggestions is because Decompose is in my boots, right? It's a skill that's coming from my boots. So I can't actually put it on, like, cast-on stuff. It just passively happens when I kill monsters. Corpses turn into poison clouds. Oh, Mojo wants in. There you go. The kill's all yours. Sacrifice, I think it is. Skills can use your undead minions in place of corpses. Ah, okay. So how can I get undead minions? I know I could do scepters. Wait, maybe I just... Instead of making my brute immortal... I guess I could just use whatever skeleton, right? And then, like... I'll have to try that. I'll have to try that. 60 spirit? I pretty much have 60 spirit. I'm 1 spirit short, actually, of that. That's actually pretty frustrating. I could free up a lot of spirit from support gems.
Not yet.
Wow, look how far you can cast this. That's pretty cool. Oh, and that's interesting. Look, the initial one casts over there, but the other two were casting, like, near me. Wait, that's interesting. Yeah, I think I only have 59 spirit, but I could play with it. Our skeletal brute, is this undead? Surely this guy's undead, right? Okay, I'm gonna leave party, but yeah, Jojo, you can have it. You can have him. You can fight him if you want, brother man. I've never seen people do sacrifice, detonate, dead. Is it bad? I don't know. I've never tried that. I can't see anything? Dude, I know. Sorry, that's my bad. That's my bad. The clarity of this ability isn't the best, is it? Sacrifice. Your skills target minions from supported skills. Wait, no. Sacrificial offering. No. I guess it's not a support gem. Must be a spirit gem. Just run around with a beefy army and detonate, I think would be good. Yeah. While active, your undead reviving minions can be used in place of corpses by your skills. That's nice. Your minions revive more slowly. 60 spirit. I'm literally 1 spirit short. Check it out. 32. Oh, I'd have to take off mana remnants, but yeah, look. 59 spirit. That's so troll. Where can I get 1 more spirit? Fuck, that's troll. Do I have heightened curse on? I don't. Oh, I could use a higher level blasphemy, couldn't I? Would that make a difference? Socket the idol? Oh, true, yeah. Not a bad idea. Reservation efficiency from quality. Levels doesn't do anything. GCP efficiency. Yeah, blasphemy is 20. Yeah, we might just have to socket spirit. I'm down to try it though.
Oh, it's you.
What were the runes on your helmet? It just resists right now. I want to get a second ring to help the resists, because right now I'm very, like, I have a lot of resist runes. It's not ideal, you know? It's only in martial weapons, right? Scepters. Why do you need Ravenous Charm? I guess I don't. I probably could drop it. It's just working as like a utility thing. It's just utility. The swarm slows, culls, blinds. Yeah, it maims, blinds, and culls, which is nice. I don't need it, though. I definitely don't need it. That's a good call, though, Jinx. I could probably take that off instead of Mana Remnants. Ideally, I would keep Mana Remnants, you know? Oh, Rune of the Blossom. Oh, I see. Yeah, not ideal. Maybe, okay, let's just test by taking off Swarm for now. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Okay, 65. Sacrifice. Okay, quality gives me revives more quickly. Okay. Let's try this out. So then, let's see, what does this do? So now I need skeleton, so I could use my brute, right? Does the Calgarian ruins increase spirits? Did you check? There's like the alloys, right? I know you can do alloys, but that would be if I'm crafting, right? Yeah, mystic alloy. Spirit in the boots. Where do I even get minions though? Hmm. Your undead reviving minions can be used in place of corpses by your skills. See, I've never really done minion stuff before, so this is completely out of my alley. Activate to summon reviving skeletal clerics. Okay, reviving, I see. So, right, the brute doesn't have reviving, does he? Okay, yeah, brute doesn't have reviving. I see, okay, alright. Honestly, I don't even need my brute. My brute gives me a little bit of unholy might, but like, you know, we don't really need it. So I can also save spirit there. Let's try him out. Okay, we're going to take brute out for now. Revived skeletons are immune to damage. Okay, well that doesn't matter. I see. I like the less clickbait thumbnail today. What did I have before? Wait, it's the same as yesterday. Wait, is it not? What thumbnail do I have today? Brute's not reviving. I'm sure they all reviving. It doesn't say reviving on him. Brute. Activate to summon hard-hitting. Oh yeah, reviving, he is. I see, he just costs more spirit. Okay. Yeah, what's my thumbnail today? Hold on, let's see. Same as yesterday. It was something along the lines of using the worst skill in the game. Oh, the title. Yeah, the title's different. It definitely is one of the worst skills in the game, I'd say. It's the worst skill I've used. I would, you know what? I would still argue it's the worst skill in the game. If I wasn't using Decompose, we would be doing absolutely nothing with the build. Is there a unique scepter you can hold with staff? No, unfortunately not. Oh wait, did it work? Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Wait, that's pretty sweet. So where's the timer on the revive? What happens if I do 2 of these? Cleric should reduce the revive timer of your other minions. Oh, interesting. Heal other minions and revive fallen skeletons. That's cool. I like that you're playing and testing different skills. I'm currently playing to build Flame Wall and believe... I have 0 belief in it. Yo, crucial. The thing about that is, bro, like, even if a skill is really bad, it's still fun to try it out, you know? Try and push things as much as you can. Okay, this is actually really nice. I'm putting the brute aside. So look, by no longer using the brute, I am losing Unholy Might, which is giving me a little bit of damage, not very much. But the nice thing about that is that it's also freeing up a button. I have 1 less button to press now, which is pretty nice. Rather than brutes is good, but reavers, which they die with command skills as well, are faster in damage. Yeah, let's look at some of the other minions. I'm curious. I've never used minions other than Brute before, so let's see. Minion. Sniper's 30 spirit. Arsonist is 39. We don't want that because that'll blow up our gas. Raise zombie. Okay, they're not reviving. Frost mage. I don't really care to have a command skill, realistically, you know. Brutus Bane. Brutus Brain support wouldn't work with sacrifice, would it? I don't think so. We can put it back in and try, Dax. I don't think it would, though. Rather than Brute is good? Yeah, I think Cleric is the play, just for cheap spirit. Because we only need him for the corpse, right? So, yeah. But we'll try with Brain again. I don't think he'll die with Brain. We won't be able to consume him if he can't die, right? Although he can't be damaged. Oh, wait. Oh, it does work with Brutus Brain. Hold on, let's see. Once he revives. Might be good for single target. If you use Offering, there's a lineage that makes spell echo at an Offering. Let's see. I think it worked because I put it in after he was already spawned. So he didn't technically have, like, the Brutus Brain. Oh, okay. Okay, so Brutus Brain does work. Interesting. Well, we may as well keep that in, right? I may as well keep it in. That way they're just with me. Like, I mean, honestly, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? I guess the benefit of them having Brutus is that they'll be a little bit closer to me instead of, like, them getting sniped somewhere that's bad, you know? Okay, well, that's pretty cool. So let's see what we can support these with. And that also frees up a little bit of spirit, which is nice. You can make a cleric never targetable by your skills, and Brute gets active chain resurrected. If it echoes at an Offering, it'll also cascade. So what's an Offering, though? Is that like when I'm using his body, like consuming his body? Is that what an Offering is? I know nothing about minions, boys. This is like all new to me. Try Reavers, but on the map. Hold up. Well, I mean, I don't need that. That just costs more spirit. It does nothing, right? I don't need the minions to actually do anything. And then let's take a look at that lineage you're talking about, Peter. Let's read it. When an Offering from supported skills dies, regenerate 5% of your life and mana. Get a power charge. I do think you'd like a minion build. Probably, yeah. Let me see here. So then Offering, it's a separate spell, right? One of these? Oh, I see, yeah. Well, I don't want to add more buttons to press, so we're not going to do that. So we'll just keep it like this, though. Check it out. So we got 30 spirit. I can turn mana remnants back on. That's perfect. Look at that. We got exactly 3 spirit left. That's great. So what can go into sacrifice? Let's see. I guess the typical stuff, right? Minion mastery. What would this give me? Revive less slow. Okay, we could do minion mastery for another plus level in there, I guess, right? Yep, 72% speed penalty. No, not bad. Oh, wait, what? Speed penalty? Oh, revive penalty. I got you. They aren't an Offering, though. You would need skill. Yeah, exactly. Fuck that. Fuck that. The revive timer for your minions increases significantly when you're in combat. The other one is Kulamak. Well, all I know is I don't want to do Offerings, boys, so we're not going to be doing that. Let's take a look here, though. Spells which you cast or which affect an area around you or targeted location also affect area supported Offerings deal less damage. Spells deal less damage when affected areas around Offerings this way. Does cooldown recovery help with revive? We could check. We'll see what can even be supported in the skeleton. I'm not sure. But as for sacrifice, looks like that's it. Oh no, what is this? Death March. Minions from supported skills heal allied minions within 3 meters. Okay, we don't need that. Crazed minions deal more damage. Okay, well, we don't need that. Gigantic. We don't need that either. Okay, so there's nothing else to add into sacrifice. What about the cleric? Let's see. What can cleric take? How many buttons do you have for single target? Just one. Just one for now. Sacrificial Lamb. Minions created by supported skills are always considered to be detonatable. Your skills target minions from supported skills. Wait, would that make my gas explode? Do the boots damage get increased based on the corpse health? I believe so, yeah. Let me double check. Yeah, poisons as though dealing, 10% of corpses max life. Oh, true. So then it's garbage then, huh? So then this does nothing. Yo, good call, dog. Unless I had like a really tanky... I mean, I could use Brutus, I guess, right? Then add in Hulking. Brutus probably has more health, wouldn't he? Decompose not based off HP of sacrifice? It is, yeah. So we'd want to make a tanky minion. Okay. That is a good thought. Okay. Yeah. No, that's good info, boys. I appreciate you, lads. I've never done minions, so it's kind of all new. But yeah, so... Because the brute doesn't revive. Or he... Let's double check. Brute. Okay, so he does revive, so let's try that real fast. I need a bit more spear. We gotta turn off mana remnants for now. Would a companion work? What's a companion? Hey guys, oh, what's up, dude? How's the build feel right now? It's feeling pretty alright. Okay, so let's see. Does the brute revive? He should, right? Okay, so brute works. How much health does he have? 2,500 max life. Let's compare it to the cleric. 900. Okay, so brute is for sure the play. So then we put hulking in. I don't know. What's a companion though, Doc? I don't even know what that is. But yeah, guys, the build's feeling good. We've made some good progress in the build, honestly. It only revives skeletons, not companions. Okay. Okay, we need some uncut supports here. 6 for 1C. Hey, don't mind if I do. That's not bad. Okay, so skeletal brute. Hulking gives gigantic, more max life and size. Okay, so that also costs more spirit, I believe, right? Geez, spirit is an issue. Who would have thought? Clarity? Is that enough? Okay, nice. That's enough. Oh, tame beast. Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. I wonder... Yeah, I guess you can't tame a beast that's undead, because then that would be tame undead, wouldn't it, right? That'd be pretty cool, though, if that was the thing. So let's see. He has 3,000 max life now. See, I wonder if that would even be enough damage. Like, would that even be worth... I mean, it would still be helpful on boss fights. It would still at least be helpful in boss fights. What else could he get? Health. life. I guess I could just do the same setup, right? I can still use Kurgle's Leash, I guess. You'll likely need to have a weapon swap with a minion HP Scepter. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this probably won't do much damage. We'll try it out, though. We'll go run a map with it, eh? See how it feels. May as well. Look, we have enough for another Clarity. We can put Clarity 1 in. We'll try it out. We'll see how it feels. Or you know what? The real test would be to go back to Arbiter, right? Go back to the Arbiter and see how it feels. We did lose Mana Remnants and Ravenous Swarm, which kind of sucks, but not a huge deal. Ravenous Swarm is a bit of a gimmick, anyways. Revive time. Let's see. And honestly, with the infrequency of it, I don't even know if it's worth, but let's see. Let's see if JoJo killed the Arbiter. Oh, he's still here. Okay, nice. So we can actually test it. JoJo, did you leave? You didn't kill the Arbiter, bro? Okay, so... Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, boys. Oh, I'm in so much fucking pain right now. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see what kind of damage this poison from that does.
You are too late. The fourth edict already burns for your...
Okay, so we got it on him. It looks like it's doing 0 damage. It's cool that it does proc against bosses, though, but I question... Why does my damage feel so low right now? What's going on?
She revokes your existence.
Mana Remnants. I guess Ravenous Swarm is the only difference, although that wasn't dealing damage. I don't know if it's worth it. Although the one advantage of if I do use this tech is that I don't actually need any chance to poison. Right? Because the only reason I have 100% chance to poison is so that my skull poisons, right? I want to take a look and see what the cloud damage by itself is. We're gonna do that. Once that poison... Oh, once that poison chills. Ravenous Swarm with Armor Break is really nice. It is, although you really need to scale your damage in order to make it break, because I don't have any attack damage scaling, so like it just tickles, right? So it's like it barely breaks armor. Yeah, I think the whole minion thing is a bit gimmicky, but we'll see. Yeah, it's like no poison. 10k. Yeah, not worth. I think I'd rather just keep the utility and like the defenses, and then for big boss fights like this, just poison with the skull and that's it. Yeah, because that's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Take me out, Arbiter. Take me out. That was good to test with, though. But yeah, it makes sense that Decompose, of course, is based on the monster's health, so... Yeah, I think otherwise every build would just use this as like an auto-bomber kind of thing, right? That'd be probably too busted. So yeah, that was fun to play with, but yeah, I don't think that's the... not gonna be the play. We will keep the Brute, though, because we were using him anyways. But... Let's see. So now we turn that back on, turn that back on. We have a perfect 3 spirit just like that. It's fantastic. Oh, actually, we can put that back. Okay, Kurgle's Leash is what we had, right? Concentrated effect and crit and whatnot. Yeah. Okay, Kurgle's Leash. So now we have our buff again. Very nice. And then I have Exposure. I mean, I guess I'll put those back in. I may as well, right? Potent Exposure, Exposing Cry, and then Rapid Attacks. May as well. It's a nice setup for Brute. If you guys ever have 48 Spirit sitting around, you can set a Brute in to give you extra Chaos damage and a source of exposure, which is pretty nice. But let's see, what's even the damage of my ability? Yeah, I guess I have a little bit of fire damage, so the exposure really isn't doing much, but... And check the damage on the skull, the way. It's not bad. 45k almost. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, boys. Let's go do a map, yeah? Let's go do a freaking map and hopefully not die to the boss this time before we get to the rituals. Jeez, eh? Temp chains. Okay, that's going to be a rough one. That is going to be a rough one. Or we could go reveal these staves here. You know what? We'll save this for another day. We'll save this for tomorrow. Because I don't know exactly what I want on these staves. So, yeah. We'll just go run... Whoops. We'll go run a quick map. And then, boys, I think it will be a bit of a short stream today. We'll do one quick map and we'll end off that, unfortunately. It's got to be a bit of a shorter one today. And then also tomorrow, by the way, lads, I'm going to have to start, like, real late in the day. I have to go to the doctor tomorrow, so... doctor. But yeah, so I'll be starting late in the afternoon tomorrow and likely be going into the evening, so... Just a heads up for you lads there if you're expecting some morning entertainment. Unfortunately... Yeah, unfortunately that will be a bit postponed tomorrow, a bit delayed tomorrow. I guess we don't have any of those ritual places, so we'll just do a random map here. Powerful map boss. Let's give it a shot. We're going to speed run to him a little bit here. Mostly just wanted to see the boss damage. Oh, that hurt. Yo, disengage is so fucking dope, boys. You guys ever use it? Look at this shit. All this lack of Troy lately makes my PP soft. No, don't say that, Skeletor. Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, I mean, Thursday and Friday was a bit of a write-off. I had to deal with the flood. Tomorrow I have an appointment. I might be in and out here and there, unfortunately. Schedule is seeing a little bit of inconsistency, but there's just some things going on right now, you know. I'll try my best to keep it consistent, but sometimes shit happens, you know. I don't know if I can get more unhinged than that. Ah, you're chilling, bro. You're chilling. It's life. Yeah, exactly, bro. No worries. Okay, you know what? Let's go see the boss. And then, yeah. We drop that. We buff ourselves with Unholy Might. We tank HK, bro. The cast speed is just brutal. I think this boss also has a lot of poison resist, so that doesn't help. And this boss definitely has a lot of poison resist. Okay, bro, do you want to, like, stay in the fight, maybe, and fight me or once, or what? Okay, this is a really poor display of the build. Of course, I chose the one boss probably with the highest poison res in the game, right? And I have temp chain, so I can barely even, like, attack. We're doing it, though. God damn, this is brutal. It's so weird, eh? How from boss to boss, like sometimes they're just getting melted, and then other times like that happens. You know, like come on, man, come on, man. Okay, boys, look, I do abruptly have to end stream, unfortunately, but Hey, solid sesh. Boys, look, we made a crazy amulet today, paired with the crazy gloves I made last night. And then yesterday, we made these nice rings. The build is starting to feel good. We still have a lot of work to do, though. There's still a lot of upgrades we need to make. Lich has a node that scales the amount of Unholy Might based on mana. And with that staff, he might just have permanent Unholy Might. Yeah, it's pretty cool, eh? Yeah, if I can get it on the staff, that'd be pretty nice. But tomorrow we'll roll up some staves, boys. That's the next upgrade we need to make. We need to get like a really good Unborn Lich staff. Go for level 20 Foul Emergence if possible. I'm willing to spend the rest of my money on a good staff. So expect that tomorrow, boys. But yeah, I do abruptly need to end. Unfortunately, guys, I apologize for the early stream today. But yo, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you for showing up, showing support as always. But we'll be back tomorrow. A little bit of a late stream tomorrow. I apologize, but I need to go. You need to go. I have an appointment, so we'll be starting a little bit later. Honestly, closer to the time that I'm usually ending stream is probably when I'll start. But we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated in Discord. Otherwise, but yo, I appreciate you, all of you lads, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back tomorrow. We got more Chayula coming up, and we'll see you all tomorrow afternoon, I guess. Hey guys, look, thanks again. We'll catch you next time. Sorry again for the abrupt ending, but we'll be back. And yeah, take care. I don't fucking Troy. Okay, peace, guys. We'll see you next time. Later.